All right, welcome back to Best Mullet Field here on the campus of Hesston College for game number 2 of the doubleheader. Hesston Larks hosting the Neosho Community College Panthers. Game 1 went the way of the Larks 7-4. Complete game win by Terry Stanton. As we move on here to game 2 on the mound, in the circle for the Larks is Natalie Fisher. Fisher for the Larks, 7.71 ERA, 91 innings, 171 hits, 58 walks, 30 strikeouts, 426 against, and she starts the game with strike number 1, joined by Matt Hebert for color commentating.
Yes,
Matt,
sir.
what do you think we're going to see here in game 2?
We're going to see a whole lot more offense, just like we did in game 1. Hopefully the Larks can keep the bats going. I think Neosho is going to come out swinging early. We're going to see a whole lot more runs. I think we're going to see another fun ball game.
Yeah, and the lineup change here in game 2 for Neosho as Journey Zito, who was hitting in the 2-hole in game 1, is leading off in game 2. So Zito is going to go. And that means they'll move.
Looks like Birdswell is going to be in the 2-hole.
Actually, that's Boleen.
Boleen on deck.
And it's 2-1. 2-1 for Natalie Fisher against Journey Zito. So big lineup change, trying to spark some offense from Neosho, and that's fine as Fisher kicks in and gives it through 2-1 pitch, and that's going to be on the corner for strike 2. And the cool part about double headers is not only do you get different lineups, is you get different umpires because they swap.
Yeah.
So that strike zone that we thought we had in game 1 is going to be much different here in game 2 as Fisher hits the corner. It's 2-2. 2-2 pitch is kind of flared into right field. It's going to get down just fair. And they run into each other in right field. And Nava is down. She collided with Izzy Kane. A ball that bounced between them and then hopped up. Kane was on her way back, Nava on her way in, and they collided and hit. And they hit high up in the head, shoulder, head, neck area. And Nava is down. And it's not looking good. Trainers are on the scene. Izzy Kane, not the person to run into. She's tall and long, broad shoulders, and Nava wore the brunt of that. On the play, Journey Zito advanced to second after the collision. So it's going to be what I guess scored as a double.
Probably a double, yep.
Yeah, because there wasn't air involved. It was a collision. So I guess in the book I'd give that a double. Nava up and attentive. And talking to the trainers right now, she's sitting. Izzy Kane is fine, so that's good. And Nava looking to stand and maybe just got the air knocked out of her the way she's holding her hands at this point.
On one knee right now. Just off the edge of our live stream screen.
And she's up and looks like she's going to walk back into right field and be okay. Let's see what she does here. Yep, she's just kind of stretching it out. I think she just got her bell rung a little bit, which, don't blame her. She got hit pretty good.
Yep, giving 100% out there.
Yeah. All right, so Olivia Nava is going to be okay. She's going to stay in the game in right field, but a leadoff double by Journey Zito puts Neosho in the driver's seat early. And we'll go up to the plate here. It's going to be Katie Boleen. Boleen's going to move from the 5-hole to the 2-hole for game 2. And it looks like Birdwell is going to be, it's going to be
Dewin on deck.
Dewin. So they're going to keep Dewin in the 3-hole. So big lineup changes there. Interesting. You have Birdwell not hitting the top 3. Here we go. Here is pitch number 1. It's going to be flared up in the air. Katie Allen is there, makes the play out number 1. And a little deke at second there by Zito. And there's 1 out and 1 on. Yeah, it is. Birdwell's going to be in the 4-hole.
Yeah, which is not a whole lot surprising with the power that she has. Get some on base in front of her.
Yeah. So up now is Hannah Dewin. She's catching in game 1. I believe that in game 2. Actually didn't get a lineup for game 2, so we'll have to see when they go on D. But I assume she's catching. Did a really nice job back there. And takes ball 1 from Natalie Fisher. So after the collision and a little chaos early, very early. Zito's on at second with 1 out and a 1-0 count here to Hannah Doohan, the leading hitter for Neosho. She takes down for ball 2. It's 2-0.
Yep, just trying to get a feel here for the new umpire's strike zone. That's the whole part of the first inning, figuring out where he's at and just adjusting to it and going from there.
Absolutely.
Good pitch right there for strike 1.
Finds the zone there. It's 2-1. Fisher, from a command standpoint, 58 walks in 91 innings. So you might see a couple of walks today, but nothing crazy. Won't be super wild or super in the zone. So 2-1. She misses there. It's 3-1. Has an open base, but Birdwell on deck. Poses the biggest threat of this whole entire Neosho team from a
you'd rather
stats standpoint.
Keep the bases a little more empty if you can with Birdwell coming up.
3-1 pitch is hitting the center field. It's going a ways. Alexis Sylvie, doesn't get it. Goes off the wall. It's going to be a double, and a run will score. Sylvie just couldn't get there. It went off the top of the wall, and that ball was hit hard. It's going to be a double by Doohan. And here comes Birdwell. So an early lead, something that the Larks got in the first game, was a 0 in the top half and an early lead in the first. And here in game 2, Neosho strikes first with a RBI double by Hannah Doohan off the center field fly.
Yeah, it's Birdwell up here. We've got Aishi Marshud on deck. Didn't play the first game, but...
And that first pitch is through the legs of Harrison, and it'll be a wild pitch. And on to third will be Doohan. So just like that, hot water early for Hesston. Birdwell hit a ball really hard off the top of the wall for a double in game 1. Had a couple of pop-ups, but definitely is a dangerous, dangerous hitter. 1-0 count. Takes that with the top of the zone for strike 1.
Good job battling back there by Fisher. One in the dirt and then comes back and gets one over for strike 1.
2 hits already, both doubles, although the first one was a flare, but the second one was hit hard. 1-1 count. Fisher, ball sliced up and out of play. It's 1-2. It's always easier if you lose game 1 to be more engaged in game 2 than if you win it.
Yeah, whole new kind of focus level.
Game 2, you want to think, hey, we're going to get out of here with a victory and salvage the split. And if you want it, it's, hey, we're going to try to sweep, but if we lose, we lose. It's tough. Tough mindset situation for young kids, especially 18
For sure.
year olds. For coaches, too. Creeps into your mind, hey, I'll take the split on the road. It is what it is. I'll take the split at home. It's cool. But having that same intensity, it's hard. 1-2 count here. Fisher, Birdwell. Birdwell fights it off. Good pitch there. A little slow curveball from Fisher. And Birdwell just gets a piece of it.
Had her out on her front foot there. Was able to, good hitters like her are able to stay back just enough, get a piece of it, live to see another one.
Yeah, good job there. Good another 1-2 pitch from Fisher. See if she tries to move it here. Does the other slow curve. Birdwell sits back, drives it into left. And, Mariah Gilmartin on the run makes the play, but Doohan will tag, and it's 2-0. That ball is not flying to left like it is to center and right. And Mariah ran it down, made a really nice play on the backside. But, nonetheless, Doohan scores on the sac fly.
Yep, did the job, got the runner in from third.
We'll get Aishi Marshud hitting from the left side. First left-hand hitter we've seen from Neosho. She takes ball 1. So 2-0 early lead for Neosho. Kind of mirrors the 2-0 lead the Larks had in game 1. But Hesston's offense is outstanding in terms of statistics and should have a good chance to battle back as it's ball 2-0. On deck for Neosho is going to be Cassidy Paulson, hitting in that 6 hole. She moves up from the 7 to the 6. So someone got dropped really far. I'm not sure who it is. Gazaway, probably. There's strike 1. It's 2-1. Wonder where Gazaway's at. It's not often you see the Ford hitter not play in game 2.
She struggled in game 1, though.
She definitely did. 2-1 pitch here. Off the end of the bat.
It's trouble.
It's going to drop. And that's a single there by Marshud. The third hit of the inning for the Panthers. And with 2 outs, Cassidy Paulson will have a chance to continue this inning for Neosho.
Yeah, Cassidy had a pretty good game in Game 1, both at the plate and on the mound. Came in and got 4 innings of zeros up there for Neosho. So see if she can continue that solid play for the day at the plate here.
She takes way upstairs. Marissa did everything she could to catch it, and she did for ball 1. So not the start the Larks were looking for.
No, not quite.
But really good credit there to Neosho for barreling some balls early. 1-0 count. Paulson takes upstairs. It's 2-0.
Marshud does not have a stolen base on the season, so probably not a whole lot of worry for Marissa there with her on first.
Yeah, play station to station here at the end. And she hit the outside corner, although a little expanded. Take that, 2-1. On deck is number 11, S.B. Daniels. She looks like she's going to move from shortstop to catcher in Game 2. So that means ball's hammered through the 6-hole there. A little hanging breaking ball. And
station to station.
Paulson did not miss. So here's come S.B. Daniels in the 6-hole and played shortstop last game. She stays in the 6-hole but moves to catcher here in game number 2, which moves Hannah Dewan somewhere in the infield. We'll find out in the top half, or in the bottom half. She hits that ball, diving stop, and can't get to it. And Jessie Miranda dives, hits the heel of her glove, hops over to Kane at second. She couldn't quite snag it and get the tag on the base before Cassidy Paulson got to second. So it'll be a single, the 5th hit of the inning for Neosho, but no runs scored because they kept it in the infield. So here we are with 2 outs and the bases loaded in a pivotal moment here in the first. And we're going to get number 2, Olivia Cummings. She came in as a pinch hitter, outfielder, replacement in the first inning and laid down a bunt in the first game and laid down a bunt. So and she gets the start now, most likely playing in that outfield spot again.
Not going to see a bunt here. Probably looking to put one in the gap, score Paulson from second base. Paulson's quick enough. I think anything that gets through is going to score her as well.
Big moment here as Natalie Fisher trying at the 2 spot. Not awful. You can battle back from a 2 spot. When you give up 4, 5, 6 in the first inning, it's tough. It's really tough. And we saw that last game with Neosho.
Same.
They fought hard, but they couldn't quite come back because they were down 7. If it's 2 or 3, that's a much different story. 1-0 pitch here. Little spinner right to the pitcher. Fisher turns, throws it first, gets out of the inning, gives up 2.
Big pitch.
Yeah, so Neosho scores 2 runs on 5 hits and leaves 3 on base. And we'll go to the bottom half of the first. We'll find out where Neosho is on the defensive side. Hesston with the same lineup as Game 1. We'll get to that in a minute. All right, welcome back to Best Mullet Field. Bottom of the first inning, game 2 of the doubleheader. 2 runs in the top half by Neosho. Same lineup for the Larks: Miranda, Sylvie, Hobson, Harrison, Gilmartin, Stanton, Alanes, I always screw up, Kane, Nava, and Fisher on the bump. On the mound for Neosho, Olivia Cummings came in as a defensive replacement. Game 1 will pitch game 2, 96 innings, 108 hits, 80 walks, 90 strikeouts, 265 against, 5-4 record, 12 starts, 8 complete games. So she will be a tough competitor, only a 4.45 ERA. And
Yeah.
She's got a little velo, doesn't she?
Oh, yeah.
Strike one there.
I think you're going to see a lot of pitches. She's got the ability to strike you out. She's got the ability to walk you at the same time.
Yeah, 2 things that stand out: a high walk rate, a high strikeout rate, and a low opponent batting average. So hits will be at a premium, but base runners should be available. As she is 1-1 now to Miranda.
What that means, Coach, is the key for her is getting those early outs, right? Not walking people with no outs, not letting that first runner on. That way, if you do walk somebody with 1 out or 2 outs, it's not as vital.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of 3-ball counts, I assume. And Miranda slices one, and she's going to get through. That's a base knock. And she takes a big turn but stays, so a base hit to lead off by Miranda. The thing about Jessie is, even if that ball gets gloved, I think she beats that out. It's just insane. It's good for her. And Lexi Sylvie will hit again in that 2-hole. Had a good game. 5 RBIs last game. 5 of the 7 for the Larks. So she will have a chance to hit with Miranda on base and potentially on second if she gets.
Yeah, it would not surprise anybody.
I think she stole number 48.
Although Cummings has some velocity, so
makes it harder.
Gives the catcher a little bit more time.
Daniels hasn't caught as much as the other 2 catchers, but she's thrown out 2 girls out of 13, so we're not 50%. And that ball's slice foul, 2 strikes. Yeah, some velo, a couple of late swings there. This one by Lexi Sylvie, so they'll have to deal with the velo, which is a different animal than the spin and location and all that. So it's going to be a challenge.
Which
for sure.
Makes a little bit more sense why the high walk rate, high strikeout rate, low hit rate. When you have that velocity, sometimes it can be a little harder to control, but it's a lot harder to catch up to.
Yeah, if she commanded it, you could just guess and hit it in the zone, but her not commanding it means it's going to be all over, and when you do get one, you better be ready. 1-2 count here on Lexi Sylvie with Kimberlin on deck. Fouls that ball again. You're going to see a lot of foul balls there. 6 left-handed hitters. You're going to see foul balls in the parking lot on that third base side all day long.
I parked halfway through, so I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, so I walked here just to be safe. You never know. 1-2 count still on Lexi Sylvie. Here's the pitch. Oh, good slow curve and a
perfect pitch to steal.
Yes, she jumps it perfectly. It's those hard fastballs in a row, and I think you can't know, but jumps it perfectly. That's 49 stolen bases now for Jessie Miranda. She's going to be at 50 in no time. 2-2 count. Sylvie trying to get her to third with 1 out. Takes it upstairs. It's 3-2. Oh, and a back throw, and I think she got her.
Got the back foot.
Did. I thought she got the back foot as well. What a throw. SB Daniels, a little 2-6 pickoff behind on Jessie Miranda. And there's 1 out and a full count on Sylvie.
Yep. No argument there from Jessie at all, I don't think.
No, I think the
blue is right there on top of it.
The girl's glove kind of got caught in her legs like that perfectly and just banged her out. And another late swing by Sylvie. That ball's getting on him.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's probably the first girl I've seen I've only seen a couple of their games, but with high velo.
Yeah.
Like this. It's been a lot of spinning. It's been a lot of
placement stuff, but she's got a next level up is what it seems like.
And she throws something slow there, and Sylvie bloops it, and it's caught by the second baseman, so there's 2 quick outs now. Looked like it had something going with a hit and a stolen base, and then a couple of quick
amazing
outs.
how a pickoff play can turn things around.
Yeah. Kimberlyn Hopkins here. Hopson. Gosh, dang it. Thing about Kimbo is she's struggled against the changeup, but I think a girl with velo should be right up her alley. She's got quick hands.
Yeah, you'd think so.
She'll be able to get to it here and hit the ball hard, especially if she comes over the plate. Right there. I think she went changeup, actually pitch 1 there.
Yeah, might see a lot of changeups.
So
but we see something hard here that might be outside and then come back with that changeup.
Something up and away, and she'll flare it foul. See where she goes here. Yeah, she did. She got the fastball up and away. Through 1-1 now on Kimbo. Hobson. I'm going to get that right next time. 1-1 count. Nobody on, 2 outs for the Larks in inning number 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Hobson on her heels now.
Don't know if that was a changeup, but it was something that wasn't the high speed. Yep.
So 1-2 count. She can go anywhere right now. And I wonder if she'll try to blow her away or throw the change again. She tried to blow her away, but just missed. So it's 2-2.
Yeah, not a bad pitch.
No. Harrison on deck, the Lark catcher, with the bomb in game 1. Comes a 2-2 delivery, and it's way outside. Tried to hit the changeup again, not that time. And Cummings missed it. It's 3-2. Maybe we'll see our first walk of the afternoon. 80 walks is a lot.
It's a lot. 90 strikeouts is a lot.
Yeah, those are both my numbers. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Blew it right by Hobson. And that's out number 3. So Neosho gets 2 in their half and puts up a 0 in the bottom. And we'll go to the top of the second. Larks down 2-0. Just about to start inning number 2 here at Best Mullet Field. In the first, Neosho gets 2. The Larks get nothing, so a 2-0 lead. After the Larks take game 1 of this doubleheader. Game 2 going the way of the Panthers so far. And leading off now for the Panthers is it's number 7, Brittany Hughes. Not good at it.
Yep.
And it is. And she'll take slow breaking ball for strike 1. Natalie Fisher on the mound looking for a 0 here after surrendering 5 hits, 2 runs and 5 hits in the first. 0-1 pitch here. Another slow curve. Gets her again for strike 2. Good start to the inning here. I always am impressed and proud when they give up a rough inning and then come right back and attack inning number 2.
Yeah.
I think that's a huge skill for pitchers. If you can have a short memory, gets another slow curve, pops her up, hops in under it, makes the play for out number 1. That short memory is a huge skill for all athletes, honestly, and for pitchers, maybe more than others.
Well, and she was able, it's got to be a little bit of a confidence boost. Bases loaded, you get the out that you need to limit the damage to 2, and it could have been a whole lot worse, and then you come back and you get one early.
Yeah, absolutely. Journey Zito is back up, takes strike 1. She is the top of the Neosho order, led off the game with a flare double, really a single with an awkward play in right field, that collision. But she takes strike 1, and just annihilates the ball foul up the left hand or up the third base side. And it's 0-2.
Scored last time up after that single and advanced to second, and Birdwell brought her home on the sac fly.
She was productive in game 1 as well, with the hit and run, the walk, and did a good job. So, good play right here. Big slow curve, just hangs off it. It's 1-2. Fisher got a quick out for the first one, looking for the second here. Not a huge strikeout pitcher. Going to put the ball in play and get some outs. Another slow curve. This one's off the end of the bat. Diving play by Miranda. And it's a catch. for round number 2. And let's see if he asks the umpire for help here. As there's a very good chance, actually in my mind, I thought the ball hit the ground.
She did have her glove with the open side down.
Exactly.
But it also looked like she caught it and then took it down. And so I guess the big question is, did she have control? Is it that old NFL rule, ball hit the ground, but did it move?
Yeah, it's interesting. And the angle is tough because the home plate umpire makes the call.
Yep.
The first base umpire is in the middle of the field sometimes, but in this scenario with no one on, he's all the way over there.
Yep.
And so here we are with it's going to stay, out number 2.
Well, in that situation, you go off your gut.
Yeah.
You say, hey, what do I think it was?
Absolutely.
I mean, there was no extra movement, like she was picking it up off the ground. It was, glove went down, came right back up, the ball was there.
She sold it, right? She picked it up. It was good. So we'll go up right here to Katie Bowling, hitting in the 2 spot this game. There's nobody on and 2 outs here in the second. And she's down 0-2 after another slow curve. Well, Fisher really pouring in that slow curve, isn't she?
Yeah.
It's effective. It's gotten a couple of early, like off the end swings.
Got them well out in front. I know Fisher's not bringing the velo, but with Cummins bringing it on the other side, you see that from one pitcher, and then Fisher comes out, and it still changes your speed a little bit.
2 just absolutely contrasting styles, right?
Yep.
You have one that's trying to heat and just kind of bring it and pour it in there, and one that's kind of flip it in there, trying to do
hit her spots. Yeah.
Trying to get balls off the end of the bat. And she's ahead 0-2 here, and she's throwing a lot of strikes. See if she can put Bowling away and get a 0 here. Another slow curve. Again, off the end of the bat. Oh, just over the outstretched arm of Izzy Kane for a single. It's going to be the 6th hit for Neosho.
Good piece of hitting right there. Stayed patient, stayed back. Maybe it was a little bit out ahead, but still had enough plate coverage to get out and poke that thing over second base.
Yeah, and I think it got off the end, kind of like what Fisher was going for, but just got enough of it to bloop over Kane's jumping glove. And so we now have 2 outs and a runner on base for Hannah Dewin, who's the 3-hitter for Neosho. Takes the ball outside for Bowen. Dewin has a little pop. Can play a little bit. Does a good job. Really caught a nice game 1.
Yeah.
5 doubles, 6 home runs. Doesn't walk much, doesn't strike much out. You're going to see a ball in play here, I'm sure. She takes strike 1. Throw down at first, not in time. Good throw by Harrison. Let's get a diving bowling there.
Yeah, back in plenty of time, but it's good. Good idea. Keep her close.
A 1-1 count here to Dewin. A slow curve for a strike. Harrison throw down a second on the steal, not in time. And Bowling picked that really, really slow curveball. Didn't really give Harrison a shot, right? I mean, you're talking about, really slow.
Yeah.
A huge wrinkle. And Harrison does all she can, but can't throw it out. So
when Marissa saw the runner going, had to wait back, looked like got a little out in front of it, and couldn't quite get as much on it as she normally does.
Probably a helpless feeling as you're seeing the ball and the runner at the same time. So 1-2 count. Popped up. Under it as Allen is, and she'll take it for out number 3. So a 0 put up in the top half of the second. No runs on 1 hit and 1 left on. We'll go to the bottom second. Neosho 2, Hesston 0. 2-0 the score. Your best mullet field, Neosho, puts up 2 in the first. Hesston a 0. And Neosho does not score in their half of the second, so it's Lark's turn. Leading off is Marissa Harrison, the Lark catcher.
Hit a monster home run in that first game.
Yeah, it just adds to her really, really good year she's been having. I think that was 10 home runs? Would have been 9.
Home run number 9, I believe.
What a big year. If your catcher can do a good job back there, which she does, and have that kind of production, what a huge thing that is. And she's signed to play at Bethel College right down the road next year, and she takes strike 1. So the 0-1 pitch here to Harrison from Olivia Cummings. Big slow curve. Harrison hits it on the button out to center field, and Birdwell runs it down. She does a nice job out there.
Yeah, got a good read on it and had no issues. Whoops.
Marissa sees the slow curve, sits back, and hits it pretty hard. Just didn't get enough air under it to get it over the head of Birdwell, but it was squared up, and Birdwell had to run it down. Mariah Gilmartin will step in for her first crack at Olivia Cummings. Takes strike 1. Cummings is going to be a handful today.
Oh, yeah.
Good job with the velo. Has now been mixing some speeds, and she's throwing a lot more strikes than her stats would tell you.
Yeah, she's feeling it today, in the groove right now, and working quick.
And that ball's tipped foul for strike 2. It's always tough when you see a pitcher have a certain stat or a certain tendency, and then, of course, the day you face him is the day they buck that trend, right? Like, oh, she doesn't command great, whatever, and then boom, she just comes at you with a bunch of strikes. Makes you feel great. 0-2 count. Germani gets jammed a bit. Ball flares up to Birdwell, makes the grab in center for out number 2. And 2 quick ones is Terry Stanton coming up for your Larks from the left side.
Now batting, number 20, Terry
First pitch to Stanton in the dirt, slow curve for ball number 1. Terry enough bat speed for sure to get to the fastball.
Oh, yeah.
See if she gets one here and takes a hack at it. 1-0 pitch. Takes it
Good
on the
shot.
outer corner. Yeah,
Yep.
that's a tough spot. It's a good take in the outer corner there for 1-1.
Yeah, Cummings is hitting her spots right now.
Doing a nice job. Really, Lark's Fisher needs to stay with her and just keep putting up zeros and give Hesston's offense a chance to work.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna get some runs at some point. They're too good not to.
Yeah, first time through the order here.
Just feeling her out, seeing what she's got. Stanton here, 2-1 pitch. Cummings set up inside, looking right at her. Misses away. Ball 3. 3-1.
Didn't miss by much. One of those pitches where it was crossed up from the spot you were hoping for, and so it's.
That's right. If she's set there, it's probably a strike, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When the umpire sees you reach all the way over, it's.
Yeah, absolutely. The vision. It's the human.
There,
That's the human aspect of umpiring right there.
Yeah.
3-2 now after the strike there up on the upper part of the zone. That's where if they go to the robot strike zone like in the MLB, it's going to be interesting. You're going to see pitches like that. They don't visually look like strikes, but they are.
Yeah.
And the ball's fouled off and out of play by Stanton. 3-2 again.
Which I hope they never go to that, by the way. I
Yeah.
like the human element of the game. Some people don't, but.
Well, humans play it. You'd think they would officiate it, 3-2. That's up, and it's going to be ball 4. I think Cummings thought she had it. Started to walk off a little bit, but it was definitely up. Well elevated, and Terry Stanton takes it. So, Katie Albanese, first baseman for the Larks, will come in and hit. She's in that 7 hole once again, hitting from the left side.
Just the second base runner for the Larks when Jesse Miranda was picked off in the first inning.
First pitch here, Albanese takes the ball way off the backstop. There goes Stanton. Throw down to second base is not in time. Wild pitch there. Pretty good effort.
Yeah, good hop off the backstop, though.
SB Daniel turned and put that thing on the back. That's her second really good throw to second base. That's a good job back here by her. But a chance here with the Larkin scoring position to 2-0 count for Alanis. And she takes another one way up high, and it's 3-0. This could potentially where we see the walks come into play. Just loses command a hair and misses by a lot. Oh, it's 2-0. 2-0. They scoreboard messed me up. So 2-0. But they're talking about a walk and then 2 straight balls, and they're all high and one off the backstop. So a potential lack of, and then another one high. So we're looking at a little big of a loss of command right now.
Yeah.
And when she gets it back, she's going to have to face King or Nava or Miranda, somebody where I don't know who's going to be on base at that point, but it's not going to be a great spot for her. Another good throw there by second base by SB Daniel. There's a strike in there.
Terry, I don't think Terry was really going anywhere. She's only a couple steps off and was easy back, but it just keeps it in your mind. It's like, don't wander too far away.
Makes you think about it, doesn't it? 3-1 count here. Allen is see if she can get on time for a fastball and drill one. She's late on that one. It's 3-2. Just a little late getting her started, you know?
Yep. Good job by Cummings battling back from 3-0. Put 2 heaters down the middle, and she's got herself back in that bat.
She's 3-2, 2 outs. Allen is at the plate. Stanton on second. Fouls it straight back. She's on time for that. That was good.
Now, do we see an off speed here, or do we just let her throw that velocity since that's what brought her back into the at-bat?
I would just keep at it here and see if she can get on time. She hasn't quite proved that she can do it yet. Even that one, she fouled back. She's just under. 3-2. Came at it again, and just swung a miss. So there's the inning, a 0 again for Cummings. The Larks go down. No runs on no hits, and 1 left on. We'll go to the third. Neosho 2, Larks 0. All right, welcome back. Top of the third inning, Natalie Fisher towing the rubber for the Larks. She's going to face Birdwell, and then Marshud, and then Cass Paulson. So you're going to get 4, 5, and 6 for Neosho. It's leading 2-0, Neosho is, after putting up a 5-hit, 2-run first. And Natalie Fisher went through and got a 0 in the second. So if she can keep matching zeros,
going to keep us right where we want to be.
Give him a chance, right? So first pitch outside for ball 1. She was really working that big slow curve early in that last inning, so maybe she stays with that here. Get some more out front swings and pop-ups is what we're looking at. Birdwell takes that one for a ball. Birdwell hit a ball hard in the left for a sac fly.
Yeah.
And then scored that, was it the first? No, the second run.
Yep, drove in the first run. Then, drove in the first one, then Martian scored the second.
Look at that 2-0 slow curve. So you get a hitter who's geared up for something firm, and she just takes that. You kind of pour it in there. That's nice. That was well done. Got her off balance there. Now, can you do it again? Is the other question. She can be sitting that now. And hits that ball hard. Not that time. Good. Slow curve again. Got her out front and fouled it straight back. It's 2-2. So way to battle back there by Fisher.
Well, it's a good spot, too, because it's dying. It's not hanging. It's out in front. Don't know if it necessarily would be a strike if she let it go.
Yeah, it might die. It might be down.
Yeah.
That's a good pitch. 2-2. See if she can get the lead out here. Got Birdwell on the ropes. Another slow curve. Birdwell's out front. This guy's in the left. Gil Martin's under. Makes the play. And there's out number 1. Good job there by Fisher. Again, they went the slow curve again, and so far, Neosho yet to make adjustments on it.
Keeping them off bounds just enough to get the job done right now.
Yeah, like it was hit a decent amount in terms of how far it went, but it just wasn't hit that hard. It's kind of lofted. Birdwell's strong, so she gets there. There you go. Strike 1 there to Marshwood. So Fisher's really starting to get dialed in here early.
Yep, got through that first inning, felt out the second, and now she's has some confidence out there on the mound, and she's rolling.
Yeah, she's got a good feel right now. That one just misses. Drops under in the dirt there. 1-1. Marshwood, the only left-handed hitter that I've seen in this Neosho roster so far. Which is the exact opposite of the Larks, who have about 15, it feels like. Just misses there. It's 2-1. You see a lot of fly balls with Fisher on the mound, so that Lark, pretty athletic Lark outfield.
Yeah.
It's going to be busy today, which is not a bad thing, as long as they're hit softly.
So
with that one, it's 3-1.
Take advantage of that big outfield here at the best.
Yeah. Fisher, I assume, is one of those pitchers, and I haven't seen split stats, but at home, probably ERA is much lower than on the road. When you go to these places like Neosho, where the ball flies and it's smaller, it's a lot tougher place to pitch. And she walks. There's ball 4 to Marshwood. Here comes Cass Paulson. First walk there by Fisher of the day. Gave up some hits in the first.
Paulson reached on a single.
Hammered it, yeah. There's a hanger, and she hit it. That ball should hit decent to center as well, but Sylvie is under. Makes the routine play and tosses it back in. 2 outs. So first pitch, before we could even say anything, but she hammered the ball through the 6-hole last time.
Yep.
In a hanging breaker. But that time, kind of just lofts it into center.
Yep. Straight at Lexi. Easy play once she settled underneath it.
So coming up now is going to be SB Daniels, the catcher. Been throwing the ball around. She's been winging it from back there this game.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun to watch. Doing a good job. Every ball she's throwing right on the bag.
Picked off Jesse at second. Doesn't happen very often.
No, it does not. So she'll hit with a runner on first and 2 outs against Fisher. And first pitch swinging, backhand play by Miranda. Throws across, and the throw is just short. And SB Daniel looking to go to second, but Marshwood was on the bag, so she could not go anywhere. So it's going to be an E6. It's going to be an E6 on Miranda there, and with 2 outs.
Even if the throw's on target, I think Daniels beats that out. She was moving up the first baseline.
That means Cummings, the pitcher, will hit then with 2 outs and 2 on. The first pitch from Fisher is ball 1. Marshwood not moving extremely fast in terms of from first to second there, so a single doesn't necessarily guarantee a run if the outfield can come up on it quickly.
Yeah, anything in front that they get to on one hop might be able to hold her at third.
Especially in center and left. 2 really good arms. And Nava's not a bad arm, but Sylvia has a plus arm. And 2-0 count here to Cummings. She takes strike 1.
And 2 really good cut arms, with especially if you're coming from second, or center, or left. I mean, get that thing to Jesse on the cut. Who knows?
Yeah, absolutely. So 2-1 pitch now. Fisher trying to get out of a quick little jam. Well, a bunt attempt puts it down. It's going to be a hit.
Yep.
Fisher, bobbled it, but even if she had played it cleanly, it's a hit.
It was a really good placement.
Yeah, Cummings with the bunt hit. So now we're going to go to the number 7 hitter. It's going to be number 7, Brittany Hughes. Sorry, the number 9 hitter, number 7, Brittany Hughes. And she's going to hit with the bases loaded and 2 outs. So some hot water here in the 3rd inning.
Grounded out first time up, but hit the ball hard. Ground out here, force somebody to make a play. For the Lark defense, go to the closest base.
Pitch number 1 is that slow curve down for ball 1 from Fisher.
Don't think we'll see the bunt here, just based on speed. But
yeah, definitely not. The Cummings is quick. And gets the slow curve in for strike 1. It's 1-1. That's a tough, Cummings, that's a tough play for the defense. You're talking about runners in scoring position, trying to hit him in, not necessarily just get on base with a little bunt, because the bunt's not going to score anybody. And then she drops it down. It's a little deceptive.
Yeah. It's a good, I don't know if it was her doing it, it's really good heads-up awareness, or coach was doing it, it's really good coaching.
Yeah. But then you're asking your 9-hitter then to get a clutch hit with 2 outs. So a girl that's hitting $100 is what she's hitting, I believe. No, 208.
208.
208 to get a big hit. And she takes strike 3, and that'll be the inning. A curveball in the outer half. And got Brittany Hughes looking. So 3 runners left on base in the top of the 3rd. Remember that inning, because that was huge for Natalie Fisher. We go to the bottom half of the 3rd. Larks trailing 2-0. And we're back here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Larks looking to get on the board. Leading off with number 8. Right in the order, number 00, Izzy Kane, second baseman. Facing Olivia Cummings, who's put up 2 zeros, only get up 1 hit so far. Kane 2 hits last game and a barrel to center field. Looking to match that production here in game 2. Cummings overwhelming the lineup so far with the velo. That ball chopped through the middle. Kane on her horse. And she will beat that out. That's going to be an infield single. Kind of chopped over the pitcher. Second baseman came in trying to make the play. Could not get it in time. And Kane beats it out clean. For the second hit of the game for the Larks, now Olivia Nava will come up with her first shot at Cummings. So Larks looking to get something going here for the top of the order. Umpire calling time and stepping out. And nobody knows why. So here's Nava. The first pitch from Cummings. Takes it out of the outside corner for strike 1. And Kane picked out the first pitch. A couple of these girls have so far. Cummings has been commanding it early in the counts much better than her stats show. And Nava trying to slap that ball on the left side, just misses foul. And she'll be down 0-2. Nava playing right field. Took that hit in the first inning, that collision with Kane, who's on second base, or on first base. And looks like she's doing just fine, health-wise. She's down 0-2 in the count. Slaps it over into left field for a base knock. Kane will move up to second. And the Larks have something going here in the first. 2 on and nobody out for Jessie Miranda.
That was great. 2 strike hittings right there.
Yeah, you're kind of doing a slap hitter a favor by just laying it on the outer half like that. Saying, hey, go ahead and hit this in the left. And Nava goes ahead and obliges, huh? Miranda led off the game with a single at the shortstop. Swings and a miss at that one. And Kane needs to be careful there at second base. Already 1 pickoff at second from S.P. Daniel. 0-1 count to Miranda. 2 on, nobody out. Larks looking to get right back in it here. Miranda takes that down for ball 1. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Cummings. That's up and away for ball 2. It's 2-2, and that throw went down to second base. Didn't get Izzy Kane, but again, it was right on the bag. Accuracy is on point from S.B. Daniels back there. 2-1 count. Miranda looking to make something happen here. Takes that out of the inside corner. Strike 2, it's 2-2. Don't think Jessie liked that one. But she's down 2-2 nonetheless. 2-2 delivery from Cummings. Oh, it's slapped, and it's going to be a base hit. Jessie's going to beat that out 10 times out of 10. It just kind of rolled it with her, and the second baseman, Brittany Hughes, had literally no shot.
Number 17, Lexi Silva.
And the Larks have them loaded with 3 straight hits. You have an infield single by Kane, a slap hit to left by Nava, and an infield single by Miranda, and the speed of the Larks is killing the Panthers right now. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here comes Lexi Sylvie. Sylvie slices one foul, just late again. First at bat, she did the same thing. The barrel's dragging just a hair. Looking to put one in play. Pretty much anywhere you put it's going to be a run if you can keep it out of the catcher's grasp to get the Larks on the board. Sylvie takes that ball way out for ball 1. Steps in, looks at the 1-1 pitch from Olivia Cummings. Oh, puts that one out. And she, oh, wow. Was jammed on a play at third base, caught by the third baseman, went to double Izzy Kane up at third and just missed it, and she was just safe. Although, may have gotten away with one there, as it looked like she may have been out. And the Neosho coach is going to come up and have the same opinion. But it'll be 1 out and bases loaded. Oh, he's going to appeal to the home plate umpire here. I think arguing that the angle he had was off because he was blocked by the third baseman. There's almost 0 chance that he overturns this. I would argue that there is 0 chance he'd overturn this.
Yeah.
if he did overturn that, he would get the wrath of Coach Bill. But there is 1 out, and the bases are loaded after the line out. Let's call it a line out to third base.
This is the person that you went up to bat, too. Bases loaded.
Yeah, Kimberly Hobson. 1 out, bases loaded, down 2. You're in the third. Gets that ball high and out of play. Over the third base dugout. And Hobson's down 0-1. 0-1 pitch here from Cummings. Except for a ball. Base is still loaded. Kane on third. Got Nava on second, Miranda on first. Hobson at the plate in a 1-1 count. Down 2-0. Here's Cummings. Ooh, hates that inside corner again. She did that once to Miranda as well. She's good for about 1 of those per at bat. And that's tough. if you're a hitter. So 1-2 now. Hobson looking to just put something in play, sack fly, ground ball that scores him, anything, just to get the Larks on the board. Hits it through the middle. It's going to get through. 1 run will score. Here comes Nava around third. And Miranda's going to get... No, Miranda's going to get stopped. I thought the coach was going to send her. So a 2 RBI single by Kimberlyn Hobson ties the game at 2 in the bottom of the third. And the Larks are not done. It's first and third and 1 out for Marissa Harrison.
Now batting, number 28, Marissa Harrison.
Hobson RBIs number 51 and 52, I believe. And here's Harrison stepping in. Cummings tagged for 2 runs already in the inning. Strike 1 on the inside corner. Neosho calling out a defense here, seeing if the Larks will put something in motion. I'd be surprised if they did, I believe, at this point. Here's Harrison. 0-1 pitch from Cummings. Way away for ball 1. Harrison been hitting balls hard. Doing a really good job behind the plate, playing well for the Larks. Cummings in some hot water here, trying to leave at least with a tie. Harrison check swing, pop up foul, and it's going to go down for strike 2. It's 1-2. The first time Cummings has really been tested in this game. Kind of rolled through the first and second. But here in the third, the Larks really got something going with the bottom of the order, and the top has been producing the runs to make it 2-2. 2 runs on 5 hits now for Hesston. 1-2 pitch. Harrison fouls it straight back, right on the fastball there. Jesse Miranda on third. He's going to score on pretty much anything. Kimberlyn Hobson on first. And Marissa Harrison at the plate. 1-2 pitch from Cummings. Slow curve, ground ball, off the glove at third. Throw's going to come to the plate, not in time. Run scores. It's 3-2. So a little RBI there by Harrison. RBI, whatever we want to call that. It's going to be a single. So 3 runs on 6 hits now.
Number 10,
As Mariah Gilmartin comes to the plate. The Larks getting to Olivia Cummings right now. 3 infield singles, couple of balls hit hard. And they are right on her second time through. Here comes Gilmartin. First pitch swing, Gilmartin off the glove. Both runners will move up on the pass ball. And now a single by Gilmartin could score 2. And give the Larks a 5-3 lead. Cummings steps in, gets set, delivers the 0-1. Gilmartin hits it up the middle. It is caught by the shortstop. And there will be no play on anybody else. They go right back to the bag. So Terry Stanton will have the clutch opportunity with 2 on and 2 outs. Terry Stanton from the left side comes up to face Olivia Cummings. Runner on second, runner on third, 2 outs, up 3-2. Stanton gets first pitch. Breaker swing and a miss, strike 1. Cummings trying to get out of a little bit of a jam, already surrendering 3 runs in the inning. Stanton swing and miss at that one, 2. Throw out third, not in time. Trying to get Kimberlyn Hobson hopping off third base there. Nothing doing. 0-2 count to Stanton. Trying to extend this Lark lead. That ball's off the outer. Yep, it is. For ball 1. Catcher wondering where that was. No one else was. 1-2 pitch. Cummings comes set, gets the sign, going away with it. Probably the heater. It is. And that's right on the edge for strike 3. Terry Stanton doesn't like it, neither does the crowd, but it is on the plate nonetheless. So that'll be it for the bottom of the third. But the Larks get 3 runs on 5 hits and take the lead, leave 2 on. We'll go to the top of the 4th inning. Hesston 3, Neosho 2. All right, top of the 4th inning now. A different ball game than it was the last inning. Now 3-2 lead for Hesston. As Natalie Fisher steps back in the circle, 2 straight zeros put up. Looking for a third here. She's going to face the top of the order. It's going to be Journey Zito. It's that first slow curve down for ball 1.
Zito flew out last at bat.
Zito's been on base a couple of times throughout the day and scored a couple of runs in that first one. She takes that curve on that outside corner. First strike 1, it's 1-1. Fisher's been hitting that spot with that pitch extremely consistently. And it's been giving Neosho fits. 1-1. That one was hung, and Journey Zito makes her pay and drives it through the left side for a single. So that's where that pitch goes to die, is when that thing gets lost on the arm side, and it just sits up there for a hitter, and she hammered it through the 6-hole. This is the second time that's happened. 9th hit on the day for Neosho. They've gotten their hits. And so Zito leads it off. So we'll go number 15, Katie Boling. She'll hit with a runner on first and nobody out. Fisher looking for some weak contact. Gets the outer edge again, 0-1. Hannah Dewin, the catcher, on deck. As Hesston tries to hold on to a 3-2 lead here in the top of the 4th. Good slow curve there, bunted. Picked up by Harrison, throws the first. Oh, it's down in right field. And Nava's there to back it up, but the runner from third slides, or runner from second slides over to third. And it'll be an E2. E2 for Boling to reach base. It was definitely a sacrifice type bunt. It barely went anywhere. Marissa just got a handle on it and threw it into right field. So an error there. Not the start to the inning after the 3 runs that the Larson wanted. And so with nobody out, you're going to get Hannah Dewin with first and third. And a chance for Neosho to take the lead back. And she takes a big slow curve for strike 1. Dewin It's a slow curve again. Hammers in the left. Gilmartin on the run. Can't make the play. Ball is down. 1 run will score. Boleen will get waived. Miranda's relay to the plate is just offline. It gets to the backstop and to third base. Will do and go, and she gets a double and then moves up on the throwing error. And it's 4-3 Neosho. They take the lead right back on 1 swing. And Kirsten Birdwell, the leading hitter on this squad playing center field, will be at the plate now with the runner on third and nobody out. Ball was hit well. One of those hanging slow curves. Didn't quite get on that outer half like she wanted. And Dewan made her pay. The relay from Gilmartin to Miranda to Harrison was just offline and allowed Dewan to advance to third. So Fisher looking to get out of a little bit of a jam here. Really a runner on third and nobody out's going to score 75% of the time. And so what you're looking at is trading out for a run, get out of this thing down 2, and you'll be okay. And that ball by Birdwell is juiced into dead center, and it's going to go off the scoreboard and out for a home run. And it is 6-3 Neosho, just like that, and still nobody out in the inning. Birdwell's number, I believe, 19th home run of the year. And that one, she got all of it. Got her money's worth there. Wow. So Natalie Fisher struggling here in the 4th. And the Larks are now down 6-3. And that'll be it for Fisher. She's going to take a seat as Coach Bell makes a quick pitching change here in the top of the 4th inning with 4 runs in and nobody out. She's going to go to number...
Emily DeMartino.
Got it. She's going to go to Emily DiMartino. Who's going to come in relief. Numbers for her. We'll get those numbers for her right after this. Take a quick break. Get right back to you. All right, we're back after a pitching change by the Larks. Number 12, Emily DiMartino coming in relief here in the 4th with nobody on and nobody out, but 4 in already to chase starter Natalie Fisher. DiMartino on the year has pitched in 24 games. She's started 3. She's 5-2 with a 5.88 ERA and to save 50 innings, 83 hits, 21 walks, 25 strikeouts. And her job now is to put up a couple zeros and give the Larks a chance to come back on offense. And her first customer will be Marshud. And Marshud takes outside for ball 1. So a double home run from Dewan and Birdwell gives Neosho a 6-3 lead. And DiMartino 1-0 pitch here. Now it's 2-0 to Marshud. Lots of energy coming out of that Neosho dugout right now. They're feeling pretty good after giving up the 3 spot in the bottom half and putting up the 4 spot in the top. 2-0 from DiMartino to Marshud is off as well, and it's 3-0. Coach Bell, I assume, not loving what she's seeing from the pitching staff in Game 2. Terry Stanton threw a great Game 1, and the reason she flipped it was probably because of this right here. 3-0 pitch. It's going to be down for ball 4. And right there, DiMartino walks the leadoff, the first batter she's seen, Marshud. Now we're going to go to number 1, Cassidy Paulson. Let's see, I think they're going to run for They are. They're going to run for Marshud. Is that a 5? It's a 6.
Looks like number 6.
It's Carly Crow. Crow started in left field in game 1. And she's going to run for Marshwood with nobody out here in the 4th. DiMartino waiting on number 1, Cassidy Paulson, to step in. She can face her with a runner on first and nobody out. So Larks get 3 in the bottom of the 3rd, take a 3-2 lead, and then Neosho battles back for 4 here, but still threatening with nobody out. DiMartino on the mound in relief. Walked the first hitter she saw. Now faces a bunt here, bunt attempt. Hobson picks it up, goes to 1, does not get her, hits the runner. And the runners are looking to advance, but a play at second base, she's out by a mile. Really awful base running there, but good play by Izzy Kane to pick it up and throw it to second. But the sacrifice did work as the runner got to second, and then on the errant throw, runner gets to third. So we're at runner on third and 1 out for number 11, S.B. Daniel. Hobson gets a throwing error, and Izzy Kane gets a big assist with a put out at second base, and that's ball 1 in the dirt to Daniel. Larks at this point just trying to get out of the inning. We'll trade outs for runs so they can go on the offensive side and get to work. They really hit Cummings well the last time out. And there's ball 2. DiMartino having a difficult time finding the strike zone early. DiMartino gets the sign, comes in 2-0 pitch. It's ball 3. The last thing you want to do is put more Panther base runners on base as you're trying to just get balls in play and make plays. On deck is Cummings, the pitcher, who laid down a nice bunt for a hit last time out. 3-0 pitch is a ball as well. It's going to be ball 4. Another walk by DiMartino. That's her second. And S.B. Daniels having a little fun there, trying to turn the bag hard and make the Larks think about it. I do not know what just got called. The field umpire just yelled something across the field, and no one knows why. Everybody looks confused. Is it just me? Is everybody confused?
I think we're all confused.
He was yelling, and I saw the Neosho coach at first had her hands up, and I saw Lark girls with their hands up, and I don't know if any of them had any clue what was happening. So, either way, Olivia Cummings drills one into left field for a single, and it's 7-3. First pitch swinging. It's 7-3 Neosho. So Cummings has a bunt hit. She's got an RBI single swinging, and she's been pitching well. So doing it kind of all for the Panthers. And we're going to have another substitution. There was Brittany Hughes out there, and it looks like she's going to get pinch hit for a player I have yet to see today. So we'll find out a number for you here in a second. So coming up in a pinch hit opportunity here is number 5. It's going to be Alyssa Gillespie. Gillespie's going to hit in Brittany Hughes' spot in the 9-hole in the order. She's going to hit with 2 girls on and 1 out. First and second and 1 out against Emily DiMartino, who came on in relief of Natalie Fisher. The inning that will not end for the Larks. Already 5 in and still 2 on and 1 out. And the Larks just really want to get out of it and get to the offensive side. And 1-0, that first pitch way inside. DiMartino wanting to find the zone here right now. 1-0 pitch on the way. In the dirt, and it's 2-0. And Marissa Harrison's got a little rundown going. Let's see what she does. Throws it to shortstop. Nice play there. And she's out at third. A really great play. Had the girl caught in between third and second. And what happened was Jessie Miranda comes in and cuts the throw in half. Makes a quick feed over to Hobson to put her away for route number 2. So there's going to be a runner on second, 2 outs, a 2-0 count to Gillespie. I want to say that's bad base running, but I don't know. It looked like she did it on purpose.
Looked like she was trying to draw an errant throw by the catcher.
And Marissa is too good for that to happen. What she did was she hesitated. She walked towards her. She shortened the throw. Miranda came in, cut it off. It was a really nice play on defense. 2-1 count now to Gillespie from DiMartino. The ball's way up for ball 3. It's 3-1. Three and one count. DiMartino try to get out of the fourth. Her delivery on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Another run.
Foul ball.
Oh,
I guess she fouled it off.
Yeah, he called a dead ball. He did have his hands up there. It looked like Marissa was going to gun down to second base and maybe get another runner picked off. Umpire calls a foul ball. So we'll go 3-2, 2 outs, runner on second. DiMartino trying to get out of the fourth that is plagued Hesston right now. And Alyssa Gillespie at the plate awaiting it. She delivers in the dirt, ball 4, and this thing's going to continue. And I think we're going to go to the top of the order in Journey Zito. I don't think it's someone we want to get to in this spot. 13 hits, 7 runs for Neosho. And we're not quite out of the fourth. Here comes DiMartino's first pitch to Zito. Jumped on the first pitch of the last at bat. Takes this one for strike 1.
Try to keep up.
0-1 is the count. DiMartino still working. Still in hot water. Zito swings and misses at the drop ball there for strike 2. It's 0-2. One pitch away from getting out of this and letting the offense work. Journey Zito awaiting. High in the air, foul.
Just out of play.
Hobson does not quite have a play on it, but it was right there. DiMartino is starting to get dialed in. She had that command issues right when she came in the game, but it seems like she's gotten through those and she's been attacking now. See if she can put Zito away here. Here's the 0-2 delivery. Up and in for ball 1. It's 1-2. Had one to waste there. I like that spot. Get a little head nudge. If you can go down the way with something soft, you might get her here.
Just changing the eye level.
That's right. Here we go. 1-2 pitch. DiMartino gets the sign, spins the ball. Here we go.
Good spot.
Strike 3. A little drop ball in the outside corner. Journey Zito takes a look at it at the end of the inning, but the damage was done. 5 runs on 6 hits and 2 girls left on after 3.5. Neosho 7, Larks 3. Larks trail 7-3, bottom of the 4th inning. 12 outs to play with, trailing by 4. Katie Allen is going to lead off for Hesston against Olivia Cummings, who was unscathed in the 1st and 2nd, but gave up a 3-spot last inning. And the Larks hoping they can do that again. Allen is leading off. Foul ball off the back netting.
Yeah, up there being aggressive right away.
That's good. She's good. She's actually had a really good at bat the first time.
Yeah.
And right on her there. I think the at-bats by the Larks have been good. It's just on the pitching side haven't been as good. Carry through a great game in game 1. It's ball upstairs. So it's 1-1. Just, get a chip away. Get 1 here, get a 0, get a 2, get a 0.
Plenty of time left.
You're just fine. It's the exact same situation, right?
Yeah, just reverse.
Yeah, exactly. Even the score and everything, that ball's strike 2 on the outer corner.
It's amazing how that happens sometimes.
Yeah. You have 2 teams that are pretty similar, playing very similar games. In this case, the Larks are on the other end, and all they need to do is put up zeros and scratch a couple more, and could have a chance to walk this thing off. That's ball 2. Right?
Yeah, good eye there.
Just pitch by pitch, at bat by at bat. Easier said than done, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's very similar to basketball, right? Bucket and a stop, bucket and a stop, bucket and a stop.
It's great in theory.
Yeah. 2-2 pitch, right down the middle, slapped foul. On that one, though.
Oh, yeah. She's got her timed up. Not overpowered by that velo at all anymore.
Some of that velo it's coming down a little bit. I think she had some adrenaline the first inning that she doesn't have now after that 3 spot she gave up.
Well, sat down for a little bit. A long inning in the bottom of the 3rd, and then spend some time on just thinking.
Top to second, thrown over to first for 1. That's first out of the inning, so leadoff hitter Allen is cut down.
Now batting,
Izzy
number
Kane, who got a
00,
chopped
Izzy
single
Kane.
base knock to lead off, I believe the 3rd, is going to hit here.
Izzy's had a pretty good day so far.
3 hits, I believe, on the day, plus a barreled out, plus a decent job at second base. I don't think there's anything wrong at second base, so that's good. And she takes ball 1 inside. 3 errors on the Larks really doesn't.
Stands out a little bit, but
it hurts a little bit. 13 hits, that's a lot too. But just really, I think if I'm the Larks, I'm happy I'm only down 4.
yeah.
The ball's.
You're glad you had that big inning, bottom of 3.
Yeah. You're looking at, it's only 13 hits, 3 errors. I'm thinking more like 8, 9, 10, 11. Not just 7, and then only down by 4. That's not that bad.
Which it means the errors might have let people on, but it wasn't like the first game where that error scored 4.
Yeah, exactly. That's right.
It's about the worst possible situation you can find yourself in.
Yes, absolutely. 1-1 count. Izzy takes it upstairs at 2-1. Two-one count here. Kane looking to get a base runner going in the bottom of the 4th to help this comeback get started. Ooh, takes that just on the outside corner for strike 2. Probably a good take. That's a pitcher's pitch right there. Definitely just drilled that spot.
Yeah.
Kane's going to have to battle here, put 1 in play, give her a chance. There you go. Slaps into right field for a base knock. That's a 4-hit day for Izzy Kane. Throw to first, not in time. You're fine. You're on base. You're good. And that'll get the comeback started, hopefully.
Yeah.
See if Olivia Nava can keep this thing going. Slapped one into left for a single her first time up. The bottom of this order continues to produce on the day.
Yeah.
Can they get enough on so the top can get this thing locked up? Another slap hit, this time foul by Nava. Same approach, same strategy. She looks like she's going to do the same result if she can just slap one into left. Sounds easy, doesn't it?
Sounds easy. But theoretically.
Right. Here we go. 0-1 pitch. That's a ball down.
That's a good eye.
Yeah. Good job there by Nava. Jessie Miranda waiting on deck. Really want to give her a chance with a runner in scoring position. Slap one in the gap and get everybody moving. Ball again slapped foul.
She's right on it, though.
She is. She's right there. Just barrel dragging just a hair.
Yep.
Just a hair. Not bad. So 1-2 count now. She's going to get something up and away or down and in. That's where she's kind of been going. Either that drop ball or that kind of that's she's going to go in. She does. She got the drop ball. Yeah, and she took it. When it got to her, it was at her eyes, but it came down hard. So two outs there. So Miranda a chance here to get Izzy Kane moving. She can hit one hard somewhere.
Yeah. If she finds a gap somewhere, Izzy's a good enough athlete. Might have a
thinking
chance.
That left center gap. That's what I'm thinking.
I was thinking right center.
Okay, I like it. There you go. Stops one right to the pitcher. Picks it up, throws the first, and that's the inning.
That off speed.
So a big 0 put up by Neosho, and it's still going to be 7-3. We're going to have to go to the top half of the 5th. Neosho 7, Larks 3. All right, we're going to the top of the 5th here. Leading off for Neosho is Katie Bowling. She's going to face Lark relief pitcher Emily DiMartino. Larks limped through the 4th. DiMartino closed it up. Now looking to put up a 0 to start the comeback. Bowling had, I believe, a bunt single last time. Gets that ball in the left. It's going to hang out for Gil Martin. Diving play just off the glove. And it's going to be a single. Because Lexi Sylvie got there so fast, and Gil Martin, a great effort just off the glove.
That's
that
what you
ball
want.
was scorched, yeah.
Well, and she knocked it down. It wasn't one that she dove for, and it skipped past and got to the fence. It was, she got the glove on it. Just a really tough play.
I always think as a pitcher, you look back and go, hey, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I know you didn't make it, but good. So
Giving up the body for me.
that Hannah Dewin with that double off the wall last time up was leading. She and Birdwell led to the chase of Natalie Fisher with the double bomb back-to-back. So this little combination of Bowling, Dewin, and Birdwell has been really tough to get through. 1-0 count here. Takes strike 1 on the inside corner.
Yeah, their change-up and lineup from the first game to the second game is really paying off.
Yeah, I really like it, actually. I like this lineup a lot better. It's kind of hard to get. That's like Murderer's Row, the 3 of them.
Yeah.
And I like Zito leading off. She's kind of electric up there.
Speed, sees a lot of pitches, but has a little bit of power, can get there. So
Ball chopped foul. It's 1-2. DiMartino getting ahead with the soft stuff there. So 1-2 count here. Top of the 5th inning. Runner on. Nobody out. Martino kicks and delivers. Ball is chopped up in the air. Hops in under. foul territory, makes the catch for out number 1. And coming to the plate will be Kirsten Birdwell. Last time up, hit the scoreboard with a home run to dead center field.
Be a little bit more careful this time.
It was the last pitch Natalie Fisher threw in this one. And she gets DiMartino this time. First pitch to hers. Inside 3. Here goes the runner. Goes. Throw is offline. Oh, it bobbled there. And the runner will go to third. That wasn't good. Went through 2 Larks. Went through over Miranda and through Izzy Kane. And the throw was offline to begin with. And so an E2. And that means Boleen goes first to third. So,
Tough one.
yeah, that's not what the Larks needed. If you want to put up a 0, it's going to be a lot harder now. A sac fly scores her, a ground ball scores her, a bunt like this scores her, and she bunts it. And she bunts it here, and it hit her. Coach Bell looking for an out of the box, and they're going to ask. I don't believe she was.
Confused.
She didn't move her feet.
Why did they stop it there?
Oh, it hit her and then went out.
Ah.
Yeah. I thought, we'll see though. Let's take a look at it. If she's out of the box, she will be out when you hit her.
She moved forward, but she was in her normal stance, and I didn't think she came out of the box.
Yeah, they're saying she was in the box. Yeah, because she didn't go forward. She just was standing there.
She went to the open stance and then shuffled forward, but I didn't feel like her center of mass didn't go forward.
Are you really bunting this girl with 19 home runs?
That just hit the scoreboard?
Yeah, I'm not. That's
Not
just me.
0-2.
0-2. I wasn't going to bunt her at all, ever. She might have 30 home runs if you didn't bunt her.
Maybe 0-0. You show it, you pull it back, you take one.
Oh, hit her in the head. A little on the noggin shot there, and she'll go to first with an HBP. That's exactly how you hand her power hitters. Right? Just kidding.
Just kidding.
That was a 0-2 with hit by pitch, which is not exactly what you're looking for. 0-2. You got someone on the ropes there, but Birdwell will go to first. I'm going to assume a steal here.
I would think so.
Birdwell's fast. We know that. She runs in center field well.
Well, and Boleen on third moves
fast,
well.
Yeah, so if you throw down, she may swipe that bag. I'm going to guess here with Marshwood up that Birdwell takes off at some point during this at-bat.
You play against the double play there.
Marshwood looking to bunt, so a squeeze type of thing here. I don't know if it was straight suicide, but definitely getting down the line.
Well, Larks weren't exactly ready for it in that situation, so I think she would have been able to get there if she was able to put it down.
Yeah, really.
But Kimbo was even with Boleen coming in.
She was. And the left-handed hitter is going to allow you a nice opportunity to bunt one to third. Kimbo's going to have to come in, get it, flip it to home in time. It's a tough play. It's a tough situation here, first and third and one out.
Yep.
Marshwood again, see if she bunts. She does not, but the steal, there it goes. Yeah, so, and I think that's semi-unstoppable at that point. If you throw the ball to second base, she's going to slide home.
Yep.
So it's going to be second and third, one out. Marshwood at the plate. It's a 1-1 count with DiMartino on the bump.
And here, if she bunts to squeeze,
So, yeah,
I think you've got time to look her back.
you do, but unless she takes off, I don't think she'll bunt. She takes a ball. Getting a little tight on the outside corner here in this inning. Super helpful.
Maybe a little low, maybe?
Maybe. Could be. The height's the one thing we can't really see here from this angle we're in. So 2-1 count. Open base at first. I don't like the next matchup. I think
doesn't
Cassidy
play
Paulson's been
great
crushing
to it.
softballs today. Marshwood takes that. The ball's well outside. I think I'd still throw something decently nasty, an off-speed pitch or something here to Marshwood. But if you walk her, fine. But just know that Cassidy Paulson is doing a really nice job at the plate. DiMartino in a hole here. It's 3-1. Right down the middle, fouls it over the third base dugout. It's 3-2. Really looking for some weak contact in the field of play, hopefully shallow.
Yep.
A little pop-up to third.
Going for the strikeout here. I mean, strikeout would be huge.
It would. Where would you go for that? Up, maybe? I'd go elevated because then if she pops it up, it's going to be shallow. She does. She flares it foul.
Probably
Now that little drop ball might come into play.
Get her out in front of something.
Mm-hmm. Maybe off the end of the bat, second base to Kane. Little flare line drive here.
Yeah. Something slow enough that it's not going to.
If she sits back and drives it, I mean, it is what it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tip your cap to her and call it a day.
Well, if she's looking for it here, you just say, hey, that's a good piece of hitting, and it is what it is.
Yeah, exactly. 3-2. Marchand at the plate. 2 on. And 1 out in a 7-3 ball game. Goes up with it. It's ball 4. Nothing really hurt there. You're talking about trying to keep these girls from scoring second, third. If they get a big inning, it is what it is anyway.
Yep.
We're going to do is it a pitching change?
Pitching change.
Oh, they're
bringing
going
Terry back in.
Ooh, I was wondering if this move would occur. And we're going to have Terry Stanton coming in to pitch. She's going to warm up. And we'll get right back to you. But here's the setup. Bases loaded, 1 out. Cassidy Paulson at the plate for Neosho. Terry Stanton, Game 1's complete game winner, coming in relief. 7-3 ball game. Neosho leads. We'll get right back with you here at Best Mullet Field. All right, welcome back. After the Lark pitching change, Terry Stanton back in the game. Complete game victory in Game 1. Coach Bell asking her to get out of a jam here in the 5th. Bases loaded and 1 out. And Cassidy Paulson at the plate. First pitch to Paulson's inside corner for strike 1. Stanton pours it in there to get ahead.
Paulson's 2 for 3 so far in this game. 2 singles.
No, she's looked good. They were both hit hard, too. So probably a good move to give her a different arm. 0-1 pitch here. Oh, it's on that. Oh, just down. Thought that was right there. 1-1 count. Terry needing to be an escape artist here. To get out with 0. More likely you get out with 1.
Yeah.
Maybe 2. 1-1 pitch. Here's Stanton on the delivery.
Slow
Shot
roller.
Oh, took a high bounce. He's out at first. Oh, she's safe at first.
Saying she missed the
Didn't touch it.
tag.
You know what? Now that I think about it in my mind, that's probably true.
Lack of control a little bit there. And
so a really bouncy ball at first base kind of gets up on Allen is.
ideally, you would have liked to just come home with that, but it was
Yeah,
so
but
slowly hit
and
that.
she bobbled it.
Yep.
And then she missed the tag at first to get her. So no outs were recorded and a run scored. It's 8-3. RBI by Cassidy Paulson. Here comes S.B. Daniels. Takes ball 1. That was about the worst thing that could have happened is a ball in the infield didn't record an out.
Yep. A slow hit ball.
Yes. That's frustrating there. So 1-0 count here. S.B. Daniels hits that ball hard to left. It's over the head of Gil Martin, and that ball is down. One will score, and that'll be it, as the runners had to hold up because he was so high in the air. And it is 9-3 after a single by S.B. Daniels, and the bases are still loaded with 1 out. And Cummings coming to the plate. Gil Martin did what she could, but it was definitely hit overhead.
Hit very solid overhead.
Yeah, S.B. Daniels having a game, doing a good job catching. And
outside of playing on the warning track, that's about all she had out there.
Yeah, that's all you can do. Olivia Cummings at the plate now. 1 out, bases loaded. 9-3 game. The hole for the Larks is growing. And she takes ball 1. Marshwood at third.
Showing bunt, but I don't think we're going to see it here.
She pulled back and slap it through the middle is what she's looking for, and that's strike 1. It's 1-1. What do we got? Marshwood at third. We got Paulson at second. And we have S.B. Daniels at first with 1 out. And Olivia Cummings at the plate. 9-3 game now. Neosho has opened it up a bit in the 5th. And takes ball 2. It's 2-1. Stanton nowhere to put her, so has to come at her here. 2-1 count. And she does. Bell is flared into right. It's going to be caught. And no tag at third. Good job, and a great throw by Nava. So an F9, no sack fly. It was hit too hard. It was low on a line drive.
Not quite deep enough.
Yeah, Nava got it in quickly, right? And so a really good job. Marshwood, not the fastest player in the world either. So a good combination of things there to keep that run off the board. And with 2 outs here, we're going to go to the bottom of the order, the 9-hitter Brittany Hughes in now a 9-3 ball game. Stanton trying to get out of this with a 2 spot there. Run she inherited from DiMartino just misses off for ball 1. Stanton looking for the sign. Delivers the 1-0. Hit through the middle. It's going to get through. 1 will score. Here comes the run around second, and they're going to come in too, and it's 11-3. Yep. Cassidy Paulson was burning around third, and there was no shot for Lexi Sylvie to throw her out. And that's hit number 16 on the game for Neosho, and they're up 11-3, which is 8 runs. So when we get to the bottom half, the Larks will have to score to keep her going. And we're back to the top of the order. It's Journey Zito. Zito takes ball 1 down. This is not how game 2 wanted to go for the Larks after winning game 1.
Nope, not at all.
Got into a hole early, battled back, and then 5 in the 4th and 4 here in the 5th so far and counting. Hopefully Stan can squash it here. Oh, that ball's hammered into right, and it's going to get down. Let's see if the run scores.
Here comes Daniels.
And she will score. Again, not a lot the outfielder can do there. Daniels is on her horse with 2 outs. Nothing's holding her up, and it's 12-3. So a 5-run 4th and a 5-run 5th opens this game up for Neosho. It's 12-3 here in the top of the 5th inning. Still with 2 outs. A lot of damage done with 2 outs.
Well, unearned runs hurting the Larks today.
Absolutely. The 5 errors is a glaring number on that scoreboard right now. Looks like we're going to get a pinch hitter. Looks like it's number 12, Amanda Dodds. Dodds' first action of the game in either game, based on what I've seen.
Yeah.
And she'll face Terry Stanton first and third with 2 outs. Let's see if they get the runner in motion here. And Dodds fakes the bunt, pulls it back, takes strike 1. See if they get Zito in motion. Zito is fast.
Yeah.
I don't know if...
I'd go ahead and move her up to second. That puts you,
yeah,
insurance runs.
And it allows you not to have a force play up the middle if balls hit hard or at somebody in the middle. 0-1 pitch here. Zito on the move, and they're not even going to throw. So they were going to concede that base either way, but it's 0-2, so if you just get the hitter, no harm, no foul.
But if you're Neosho, you take that, because now anything through or hit hard to a gap,
absolutely,
and Zito's quick enough to get home.
Yep, and Terry can end this thing right here. And it's 0-2. Terry looking for the sign on the wristband. And this ball won. It's 1-2. 1-2 count now. Terry trying to end the inning here in the 5th. Larks down 9. Stands in relief of DiMartino. A couple of these runs are hers. Ball is slapped to short, picked by Miranda, thrown across for out number 3, and the inning is over. But the damage done. 5 runs in the 5th. We're going to go to the bottom half of the 5th. Larks needing 2 to keep playing in this one.
Now batting number 17.
And back to action here. Lexi Sylvie leading off for the Larks in the bottom of the 5th. Larks down 12-3. 8-run rule in effect after 5 innings. So if the Larks do not get 2, then this game is over. And Sylvie will lead off against Olivia Cummings.
Yeah. Cummings pretty much been in control outside of that one.
Oh, that ball is
hiccup
way
of an
off,
inning.
and I know who else wants to go home. The guy in the red helmet. He's been pretty consistent all day until that one, so I'll give him a pass. And 0-1 count here to Sylvie. Sylvie slaps the ball. It's going to get down on the third baseman's head. Sylvie's fast enough to stretch it. If it gets away, it doesn't. So that's a single by Lexi Sylvie. And a leadoff hit
Now
for the Larks.
number 9,
Go to Kimbo Hopkins. Hopkins hit a ball hard through the middle for a couple RBIs in the 3rd. And
See if she can replicate that here.
that was with 2 outs and with 2 strikes, I believe. So it was a big clutch hit and a big spot because it hit the Larks up 2-0. That ball's hit through the middle. That's going to get through. Oh, it's not.
Great
She stops
diving
it.
stop.
She's safe. I spoke too soon that it was going to get through. It was hit softer than I thought. It was off the end, and the girl at shortstop made a great play to keep it in, but could not get the force out on Sylvie, who was burning.
28, Marissa Harrison.
And Harrison will hit with 2 on and nobody out. Larks have a good opportunity here to score a couple in this inning, the way it started, but you got to get the hits, right? You got to do the job still. Harrison put good swings on the ball the first couple times. See if she can get one going here. First pitch, hacking, chopped foul, and out of play. And then strike 1.
Not going quietly.
No.
Up there, hacking.
Rarely see this team go quietly, especially on the offensive side.
Very true.
There's a pitch, and it's flared into right field. Right field on her way back.
Buried.
It's overhead, and it's gone. See you later. Marissa Harrison, 3-run home run. And it's 12-6, just like that. Her second home run of the day. And Olivia Cummings has been tagged for 3 in the 5th, like she got tagged for 3 in the 3rd. And there's still nobody out here in the inning, so Gil Martin is coming up looking to keep the rally going.
Yeah, start it over and let's keep trucking.
This offense just doesn't stop, right? They're good. They score 11 plus or whatever runs, 8 plus runs a game, whatever it is. Let's look at the stats earlier. And they're hard. They're hard to beat. Gil Martin, first pitch hack and flares it up. Shortstop call. She's under, makes the catch, out number 1. So we will continue this game.
Oh, yeah.
Buying, 6 more outs, 6 extra outs from what they had for the Larks. So if you can get some zeros, maybe the Larks get something going again.
Yeah. Give yourself all kinds of chances. You never know.
And they scored 3 in the blink of an eye.
There's no time limit when it comes. You got to get all the outs.
Mm-hmm. That's 6 runs now on 10 hits for Hesston, as they've tagged they've tagged Cummings for 6. She gives up 4, 4, 5 a game, and so already knocking her around a little bit. Ball 1 to Terry Stanton, looking for another base runner for Hesston. Hammers that ball in the gap. That's going to be it's going to be a double. She's rounding first, and it's going to be a stand-up double all the way to the base of the fence by Terry Stanton. Keeping it going for the Larks. That's hit number 11.
Now batting.
And the Neosho coaching staff will have a talk with their number 1 starter. Katie.
Just what the doctor ordered right there. You know, the 3-run home run is awesome, but then you get a double 2 batters later to keep things alive in the inning.
Yeah, you're essentially now 1 swing away from a 7th run.
Yeah.
Right? And now you're climbing back even farther and a 0 away from really being back in the game. So Katie Allen will hit against Olivia Cummings, who will stay in the game. Nobody warming up that I see for Neosho. Allen is a chance to single in Terry Stanton from second base and put the Larks within 5 late.
Yeah, just put anything in play here and something good's going to happen.
Mm-hmm. Allen takes that one. Yeah, for strike 1, I'll give it to him.
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah. Allen swings the hands like she does. Look at the 0-1 delivery from Cummings. That ball's way off. It's 1-1. Larks have done a really good job against Cummings, who has pretty good numbers coming in. She hasn't walked girls like I thought she would, but Larks have been doing a nice job hitting her.
Not a huge amount of strikeouts either for a strikeout pitcher, so
yeah,
forcing the defense to make some plays.
11 hits. You're talking about 11 hits in 4 1/3 innings.
Yeah,
which is a huge number.
By my numbers, 2 strikeouts, only 1 walk. So
much different game than what the stats show, but that's why humans play it, right?
Yep, exactly. That's why it's not on paper.
2-1 count to Allen she's ahead. On deck will be Kane, who's got 3 hits on the day as well, hoping to keep this train moving. And that ball's off as well. It's 3-1. My guess is if Neosho does switch a pitcher, I'm thinking that Cassidy Paulson, who threw up 4 zeros in the first, will come back in, right?
That would be my call.
Yeah. And that's ball 4 there by Allen. So our second walk of the game there by Cummings.
I don't know if you do it now up 12-6, but if Izzy gets on, I think you do it and you close it out because you don't want to get the top of the order going.
Yeah.
With 1 out or even 2 outs with runners on base.
Go back to Hobson and Harrison with them to have a chance to tie.
Yep.
And I think that's a stressful situation. So Kane's got 3 hits on the day. She's been swinging early in counts, looking for balls to drive, and hit one into right last time up. 2 on and 1 out here, 12-6 game. Hesston threatening in the bottom of the 5th, already 3 in on the Marissa Harrison home run. Oh, slapped foul just past the first baseman, just on the right side of that bag. It would have been.
Izzy might have been on 3.
Yeah, it would have been some girls moving Decent speed on the bases. Stanton not super fast. Allen is decent, but definitely scoring on singles. Ball's upstairs, and it's 2-1. A lot of counts that are in favor of the Hesston hitters this last couple innings.
Yep.
So while she hasn't had the walk, she's at least been falling behind, giving Hesston hitters a chance to tee off, right, and take a big aggressive swing and hit the ball hard somewhere. And Kane slaps it to second. It's going to be a tough play. No, it gets through. And Stanton's not going to score. Alice takes a wide turn at second base. And everyone's going to go station to station here with one out in the bottom of the fifth. So another base hit by Kane, her fourth of the day.
Probably smart there with one out to hold Terry. Boleyn's got a pretty good arm out there and right.
Yeah,
So
agreed. Terry's not the fastest. If you're talking about one of the burners, you're talking about Sylvie. They're going to score. But you know what? That would have been. You got to be sure at this
in a game
point.
like this, you need every opportunity. So you don't want to send somebody.
Yeah, you're up a couple runs. You take a chance.
Yeah,
Right?
on a 50-50 play.
Mm-hmm. So you have Olivia Nava here, the 9-hitter, with Jesse Miranda on deck. Nava looking to put one in play and give him a chance. With one out and the bases loaded, down 6. Really just looking to chip away 1 or 2 more. Can you get within 5? Can you get within 4? And then in the last 2 innings, you can work.
Yeah.
Takes that ball off the edge for strike 1.
It's all right.
No errors yet by the Neosho squad.
Much cleaner game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Playing a very tight game
On
so
their
far.
side, yeah. Ball is, it hit her in the box.
Didn't call it, but foul either
Maybe
way.
it didn't hit her.
Went behind her.
Went behind her. So I just assumed it hit her because it was behind her, and that's my bad. 0-2 count here.
Wish I could get that kind of check on my golf shots.
How do you?
I had some crazy backspin on it there.
0-2 count here. Nava's got a battle. Put one in play and give us a chance. Takes that way off. Good cover there. She saw that the whole way. 1-2 count. Nava can flare one into left.
Mm-hmm. There's some room out there behind
Yeah,
third
there
base with
is.
the third baseman playing in a little bit.
Yeah, there is. Come on, Nava. Here we go. 1-2. She slaps that one.
Good
covers
battle.
it. Yeah, slaps that one out of play. Again, Miranda on deck. For the Larks. Down 6, 3 already in. Trying to mount this rally here and give ourselves a chance in the late innings. Already extended the game. And that ball's hit to second.
Yep,
That's going to be
good
a
job.
run. And it's 12-7, and now Jessie Miranda's got a chance to really cut into this if she can knock in 2 with a base hit here and make it 12-9.
Now batting. number
Yeah, if you're the
41,
Larks there, you'll
Jesse
trade.
Yeah, you'll trade outs for runs.
Yeah, in that situation, especially
Any-
with your leadoff coming
You need
up.
them any way you can, right? So 12-7. Now the Larks have cut it to 5, which is great. And a throw down a third is not in time to pick off Alanis. So Miranda ahead 0-1 or 1-0 in the count. Yeah, at this point, you climbing back into 5 is huge.
Mm-hmm.
Now this would be icing on the cake, a single through the middle here to score 2. And that ball's way out for ball 1. If I'm Kane, I'm kind of hanging closer. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
But no back picks. Not with this person up, right? Not with
You don't.
532 up.
Not with these two coming up to bat.
Like I think Kane can score on pretty much anything anyway without that extra. That ball's off as well. It's 3-0.
I think you take all the way here.
Yeah, I
I
think.
know you're the new school guy, but
Well, I'm fine with taking. But the pitcher. I think she's gonna be fine with making Lexi Sylvie beat her instead of Jessie Miranda. 3-0. That's right there for strike 1. 3-1. Moot point now because she'll be swinging 3-1.
oh yeah. Looking at that left center gap,
Mm-hmm.
looks pretty inviting to me.
She can get one through. Man, what a huge play this would be here. Miranda, 3-1 count, 2 on, 2 outs. Puts a bunt down. It's going to be foul, just barely. And then, yes, that would have been a hit. Unfortunately, we're glad it was foul. You know why? Izzy Kane went from second to third,
Yeah, she was halfway.
and Elenis did not go home. So there would have been a tie-up there, and it could have been chaos.
That was.
It could have been
It
chaos.
could have been chaos. That was 4 inches away from being the best bunt you could possibly lay down, though.
There's no way. No catcher in the country makes that play. 3 count, 2 outs, 2 on, 12-7 game. Miranda looking to put the Larks closer. Slaps it foul into the dugout. That's why they got the netting there.
Yep, exactly.
And a good battle here. Cummings and Miranda. The only saving grace for Cummings is that she's got an open base, so she can throw it anywhere she wants.
Yep.
Like as a pitcher, you got to feel like you still have the upper hand. If they're loaded, it's a little bit different.
She's looking to nibble here.
3-2. Oh, swing and a miss, strike 3. She got her. But the Larks get 4 and get back in the ball game. It's 12-7. We're going to top the 6th. Terry Stanton on the mound for the Larks, looking for a 0. See if the Larks can complete this comeback when we come back. Top of the 6th inning of action here at Best Mullet Field at Hesston College. Hesston Larks trailing 12-7 in the top of the 6th. Terry Stanton on the mound looking to put up a 0. 5s in the last 2 innings for the Neosho Panthers. As we're going, Hannah Dewin, the 3 spot in the Neosho order, a dangerous spot so far today. Yeah. This 3-4-5 combination has been brutal.
Yeah, the last 2 innings they've been doing work. They've done a lot of the damage. So
that's what you're paying for, right?
Yeah.
Strike 1 poured in by Stanton on Dewin. Larks really, really just needing a 0 here to give him a chance. Down 5 and can score 5 and 2 pretty quick. That's down at the knees for strike 2. It's 0-2.
Great spot. Great spot.
The Larks are going to be in the middle of their order as well, so 5 is not out of the question. It's hard, but it's not out of the question.
No. 2 innings left.
0-2 count. Stanton to do. Swings at, hits her in the box, foul ball.
Got her out in front with the off speed.
Barely got a piece of that, too.
Yeah.
Stanton looks good out of relief here. This is good. You know, she came, it's tough. You come in the 5th with bases loaded and what, nobody out, 1 out? And,
Yeah.
Give up some runs, and you got to feel like some of that's your fault. But it's like,
It's a no-win situation for you as a pitcher.
The best thing you can do is, like, give up 1 and get out of it, right? And she gave up 2, and that's fine. That ball's skied into center field. Sylvie's under it, spins the hips, catches the ball.
Really good footwork out there in center.
And gets the lead out, the huge lead out. That's something that we have not gotten a lot of this game.
Yep.
So
she looked like a DB at the combine right there, the way she switched her hips.
That was very nice.
Good footwork.
That's a underrated skill in the outfield, and Sylvie did it to a T. Kirsten Birdwell, the 4-hitter, has a home run, a double, and got hit in the head by a pitch. 0-0 count. Takes it just inside for ball 1.
Yeah, it's a good place to start her off. You can go anywhere you want to from there.
Yeah, I think just don't let her beat you, right? Like,
yeah.
If I'll pitch around her, I don't care. I'll face the rest of them.
Exactly.
So 1-0 count here. Stanton's coming at her. Set up just a hair outside. Yeah, it just misses the spot. It's a good pitch. Again, that's right off the outer edge. I think Birdwell's being pretty selective, which is fine. And if I'm
Terry, I'm
staying on those edges, right?
Yeah.
Make her go get one or try to spin on one. She's going to go that way again here. 2-0. Yeah, it went on the inner half there.
Didn't get the call. Must have been low.
Yeah, 3-0. At this point, I think I just put her on. That's just me, though.
Throw something off speed. See if you can get a chase here, but nothing no cookie
fat.
down the middle.
Exactly. We've seen her power. We know her numbers. She can do those things well.
Mm-hmm. And in this situation, I'd give her the green light.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Terry pipes something. I mean,
yeah, you're asking her to be your home run hitter, then you got to give it a chance, right? She takes it inside corner. That's a good pitch there. That's not a hittable pitch. That's a pitcher's pitch.
Yep.
The only thing you do that is hit a foul. That's strike one.
Where you hit it off the end or get jammed, and
that's not.
Then your coach is not happy with you on 3-0.
Yeah, that's a pitcher's pitch there. She could throw another one like that and get back in. That would be huge. Probably down and away.
Same
down
spot.
Again. I just missed it low. That's good, though. That's good pitching right there by Terry. And she'll have Marshud here with 1 out and 1 on. Marshud, the left-handed stick for Neosho.
Yeah. Ground ball here, you're looking to go 2 first. Then if you've got time, if it's hard hit, see if you can turn 2, but get that lead runner if we can.
Definitely got some arms in the infield.
Yes.
I mean, we're looking at Miranda, Kane, Hobson. Ooh, strike 1 there, Terry. Well done.
Mm-hmm. Really good spot by Terry.
Terry looked good in game 1. She's been doing a solid job here out of the pen in game 2. Could be a huge lift at the end of the season here.
Yeah.
Keeps pitching like this. And the runner goes, and the throw is late. But I think strike 2 was called. It was. So 0-2, the runner on second here. If we can focus on that hitter.
Yeah, it's all about the hitters here.
Yeah. If you can get all the hitters out, you don't have an issue, right? That's easy said.
Yeah. Strike them all out. Get out of the inning.
0-2 count here. The sun looking like, look at those shadows long here. I mean, the sun has come down and getting some eyes on that left side. 0-2 pitch is jammed. Kane's under it for round number 2.
That was the ideal outcome there.
Yeah, a little jam shot to Kane there. So we're at runner on second, 2 outs. We're going to face number 1, Cassidy Paulson, who's really
been
a lark killer.
Yeah.
On both sides of the ball.
Everywhere.
She's been outstanding on both sides of the ball. And so this is a big spot here. Terry Stanton trying to get up a 0 and give Larks a chance to come back. And she hammers one in the gap just on cue. And 1 will score, and I believe she's going to burn. Let's see. She will not. So a double by Cassidy Paulson continues to be a alert killer. I don't know what we did to her, but she's crushing us. And it is 13-7 now with 2 outs. Two outs and 1 on makes that job just a little bit harder for the Lark offense.
Yeah.
Not impossible, but definitely more difficult. But we still have to get through S.B. Daniels, who's also had a really good game. And she takes down for ball 1.
Yeah, scored her last time up after hitting a single.
Really been kind of all over the field. Did a really nice job at short last game, catching really well this game.
Yeah.
So. A couple of really good players in that back end of that lineup. She takes down for ball 2. It's 2-0. Stanton looking for the sign. 2-0 down to Daniels. That ball's in for ball 3. It's 3-0. And Terry doesn't like it.
Tried to get the late breaking action. It was working its way back, just didn't quite get there from.
It's tough because that's the one that gets called when Terry's hitting. right? But the umpires, when it's flipped left-right like that, they don't see it the same way.
Yep.
And so a walk there to Daniels, and Olivia Cummings, the pitcher, comes to the plate, and she's got a couple of knocks. A bunt hit, an RBI, single hard hit to left field. And Terry's going to have to work to get her here.
The walk there, I mean, not the worst thing. Now you got to force anywhere on the diamond.
Yeah, a hard shot to Hobson. She just touches, right?
Yep.
Like little, and that swinging bunt, you can go anywhere. Ball is hit right at short. She can go a short way to second base.
She does.
Make the play, and that'll be the inning. So just one for Neosho there. So we'll go to the bottom of the sixth. Lark's chasing 6, and 6 outs remaining for him. We'll be back soon. Back in the sunny evening at Best Mullet Field. Larks trailing 13-7 in Game 2 of the doubleheader after winning Game 1. Pitching change for Neosho. Cassidy Paulson, number 1, is going to come in and take the place of Olivia Cummings. Cummings went 5 innings, gave up 12 hits and 7 runs. She had 3 scoreless innings and 2 innings where she gave up a 3 spot and a 4 spot. The Larks got to her, so Paulson will come in and try to close it out. Paulson came into Game 1 through 4 zeros up in relief after the Larks scored 7 off the starter. And so she did well in Game 1, and she's looking to close out Game 2.
Yeah, been tearing it up at the plate and in the circle.
Mm-hmm. And Lexi Sylvie's going to be the first to greet her as the Larks are trying to rally and get a couple in this one. And she drills that ball into right. It's going to get past the outfielder. She's going to turn to second. Let's see if she looks at it. And she will.
That's the 3.
And they will not get her. A stand-up triple for Lexi Sylvie. And welcome to the game, Cassidy Paulson, as that ball was just annihilated. That's just what the Larks needed. They just need a couple, right? Get it within. Can you get 2 or 3 here?
Yeah.
Give yourself a chance in the 7th.
Yep, exactly.
And you're running right through the middle of this order.
Which is exactly where you want to be.
Mm-hmm. Kimberlyn Hobson. I just want to call her Hopkins. Kimberlyn, she should change her name. Kimberlyn Hobson is now up with a runner on third and nobody out, looking to score that run. Really don't want to trade outs for runs here. You're not looking for the ground ball to score. You're looking for something hard hit, a single. Keep this thing rolling because you need 6, right?
Yep.
And so hopefully Kimbo can just shoot one through the middle.
Shoot one through, keep the line moving, get Marissa up.
Yeah.
I mean, Marissa has hit 2 3-run bombs today.
Yeah, exactly. Looking to do damage, right? This isn't the bunt for a run, trade outs type of situation down 6 with only 6 outs to go. Hops in 1-1 count now after taking the breaking ball down. Oh, tries a spin on that one. Hits her in the box. For a foul ball, it's 1-2 count.
That one hurt a little bit.
Yeah, it got her up high. I think it got her in a hand or something. So 1-2 count here. With Sylvia at third, can score on pretty much anything. Ball up and away from Hobson. It's 2-2. Hobson struck out, I believe, by Paulson on an expanded fastball or expanded screwball in the first game. He's going to have to cover that here.
Yes, she did. Had a couple strikeouts.
That ball's way out. So 3-2. A walk, not a bad thing. How many base runners can you get, right? That's the goal here.
Yep.
Hobson looking for something.
Well, in front of the hottest hitter in your lineup.
Mm-hmm. And that's down. That's ball 4. So you got 2 runners on and nobody out, exactly what the doctor ordered here for Marissa Harrison.
Now batting,
Paulson, who was
Marissa
extremely unscathed in game 1, is tagged for 1 early here, looking to get tagged for 1 early.
Yep.
Coach Bell's going to run for Hobson. It's going to be number 6, Madison Huber.
Now running number 6.
Huber a little
Madison
faster than
Huber.
Hobson. I'm sure Hobson will re-enter and play third base and maybe hit in the bottom if we can get through enough hitters here.
Yeah, Huber has no steals on the season, but just a little inside information. She's a little bit faster than.
Yeah, looking for straight running speed. A double by Harrison could score. Really, that extra run is huge. Can you get within a couple, and that run really matters. So that ball's hit through. It's going through a 6-hole base knock, and the run will score. It's 13-8.
That's a tough one. The shortstop was heading to cover second for a steal. I think if she's playing normal, she makes that play.
I think so, yeah.
At least gets 1.
Absolutely. And now here we are with 2 on and nobody out. Already a run in. And the situation for the Larks is, I mean, it's right in front of them. It's what they need to do. They're doing a great job. Can Gil Martin hit one hard? She takes one upstairs for ball 1. Now with nobody out, can we get those 2 in? Make it a 3-run game at the end.
Yeah.
I mean, that's to me the goal. Those 2 girls on base, can we get them both in? Gil Martin skies it up in the air. It's going to land on the press box, I think. Nope, just missed us.
Over.
Just missed us. 1-1 count now.
Had my hand out the window ready to catch it.
I'd never making that play. If I was a pitcher, there's no way. 1-1 count to Gil Martin. Delivery from Paulson coming in. Gil Martin hits it hard, foul.
Right at Coach Bell.
Yes, Coach Bell did not make that play.
I was waiting for the backhand. You'll catch her over there.
I know, catcher at first base in college. I think she would have had it, but a little disappointed. 1-2 count here. Gil Martin looking to move those runners, whether it's an out or not. If you can move those 2 runners.
Do a job, move them over, or keep the line moving.
You'll give us 2 shots to knock in 2. Hits that ball hard to third. Oh, just foul. Third baseman playing on the line. I think she would have snagged it and touched the bag.
Yep, might have been a double play if she actually hits that fair.
That's true. Gil Martin's still down in the count 1-2. But covering everything Paulson's thrown at her so far. See if she can hit one hard. Slaps it. It's going to go straight up. Catcher's going to have to play on it. Makes it out number 1. Big out, and the runners go nowhere. And that's tough. Terry Stanton now come up to the plate. Terry
hit a big-time double to the right field gap last time up.
Juiced it. She followed up the home run from Harrison, right, and just juiced it in the gap.
Coasted into second.
Yeah. Terry coasts into all the bases.
That's fair.
She's up there. She's like, I'm striking girls out and hitting balls hard. What do you want from me? Terry Stanton, 1 out, 2 on. Bottom of the 6th, trailing by 5. Takes strike 1. Yep, the ball came back. Nice pitch there. She's down 0-1 in the count. Looking for something. She can drive that pull side gap. It's wide open for her. That ball's off. Ball one. It's 1-1.
Looking for her pitch.
On the bases, you have Huber at second and Harrison at first. With one out here in the bottom of the sixth. Paulson on the bump. 1-1 count. Oh, ball shot straight back. She's right on that.
Yes, sir.
Just missed that one there, so we have a 1-2 count. Paulson looking for another big out. Got that big one just a second ago with the Gil Martin pop out. On deck is Allen is. Part of the order that's been extremely productive for the Larks today. Can they keep it going here? They'll need them to. 1-2 count. Stanton leaves it upstairs. It's 2-2.
Yep, not the big power part of the order, but the part keeping it moving, keeping the line moving, getting runs across, and then getting it back to the top. It's been huge.
Been grinding out at bats and walking and hitting balls through and slapping and doing a lot of good things. 2-2 count. Leaves it upstairs. Ball 3. It's 3-2. I think a walk here would be about the worst thing you can think of if you're Paulson. I think you're going to need to attack, right? The more girls you put on base, the more likely something bad happens. The ball gets shot in the gap, someone makes an error, whatever. Stan hits it hard and it gets through. Huber's going to round and she's going to come score. The throw to the plate is in time, but no tag applied, and it's 13-9. The throw got there just as she was sliding in, and Huber is safe. RBI single by Terry Stanton. The Larks are within 4 with one out here in the sixth. That's hit number 15 for this resilient group.
Fighting back.
Katie Allen is a chance to keep her rolling. Izzy Kane on deck. Just what we wanted here was just, can we get 3? Andrew rolling the bottom of the order, so the power hitters will come up in the 7th. Allen just takes strike 1. It's a good pitch.
Good bounce back from Paulson there.
Yeah, absolutely. That ball was hit hard past the first baseman there. Didn't have much of a play on it. And, hey, that Huber pinch run really came up big, right?
Yes, it did.
You have Kimberlyn Hobson in that spot if they don't pinch run, and the play was close enough where I don't know if Hobson's safe.
I don't know if
or
Coach
if she
Bell
gets
sends
sent.
her.
Yeah, right. So that could have been a difference in a run, so great job there. Allen is, takes that one. Takes that one just off. Good. Got a battle here with 2 strikes. Kane on deck. 2 on, 2 in. 4-run game now.
1 out.
Can you slice it to a 3? Allen is off the end of the bat. Ball goes up in the air. Shortstop is under. Makes the play. Out number 2. Going to need a clutch hit here by Kane to get this 3rd run in.
Now batting, number 00, Izzy Kane.
Now, I'm not sure exactly what rules are, but can you also re-enter Harrison? Would you run for her here if you have another girl?
It might be the situation where she's got one on the bench that Coach Bell does that she's looking at, but maybe you want to save it for the bottom of the 7th.
Yeah, you might. Oh, a ball. Straight. Izzy is seeing the ball well today. Got 4 hits on the day and felt that one straight back. She's right on.
Yeah, we're at the 8th spot in the lineup, so even if Izzy gets out, we're going 9-1-2, and then Kimbo's up 4th. So she may be saving her for that 7th inning if she does have an extra runner.
Very true. 2 on, 2 out. Bottom 6. Kane awaiting the Paulson pitch. It's 0-1. Kane takes a look at it. Strike 2. Good pitch there. The ball slid in hard.
Yep.
That was very nice.
Might have froze her a little bit, but
0-2 count now. Just battle. Can you bloop one into right?
Yeah.
Score a run? Can you hit one hard and make a play?
Make somebody make a play.
0-2 pitch. It's way off. It's ball 1. 1-2 count. She's gone up the middle a couple of times. She's gone to right field. That's what she'll need to do here. There you go. That ball's going to get down.
4 for 4 is Izzy Kane.
And the run will score. Here's Harrison. And she's there. Clutch single. 5th hit of the day for Kane.
4th of this game.
13-10. And the Larks are still in business with Terry Stanton in scoring position. And Olivia Nava at the plate with 2. 16 hits. 10 runs on 16 hits for the Larks. And this is a ball game again. Nobody go anywhere at this point. If Nava can do the same thing, just hit one through, Terry Stanton will score and put him within 2, and we'll roll back to the top of that order.
Oh, yeah.
Paulson trying to get out of a jam here with 2 outs. Nava waiting her. takes it for ball one. Throw to who? I actually think that was the pitcher. I don't know.
Oh, no.
Ball one there for Nava. I think what you don't want to do here is walk Nava.
Yeah.
Right, I see this as like you need to attack Nava.
Yep.
Slaps one foul out of play on the left side. Nava's been doing that all day. She's been good. She's been good today.
Yeah. One for 3 so far this game.
Again, 13-10. Just how we got to where we were. 2 in the top of the first for Neosho. Larks battle back in the bottom of the third and take 3. Take a 3-2 lead, and then Neosho scores the next 10. 5 in the fourth, 5 in the fifth. And then the Larks have now put up 4 in the bottom of the fifth and 3 in the bottom of the sixth. And they're down 13-10 with 2 on and 2 outs. Terry Stanton in the game, and she'll pitch the top of the seventh. And when the Larks are done hitting, Cassidy Paulson, who had 4 shutout innings in the circle in game 1, is trying to close it out for Neosho. Nava at the plate takes ball 2. It's 2-1. Nava's at the plate. Terry Stanton's on second. Izzy Kane is on first with 2 outs.
Jesse Miranda looming on deck.
Yeah, looming is a good word for a girl hitting .530. That's intimidating. And it's 3-1, so, I mean, Cassidy not necessarily coming to get Nava here. 3-1. I almost would take this and then send the runners 3-2. Puts it right to the pitcher. She bobbles it, throws it high, and she's on the bag just barely for out number 3. Oh, and we called an illegal pitch. What just got called?
Double tapped it, so she rocked.
Illegal pitch. So it's a 3-1. It's not ball 4, is it?
So it counts as...
I believe she goes back.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's a no pitch.
Okay. That's what I thought, yeah. So we were having a legal pitch. So the ground ball to the pitcher is negated. Nothing happened there, although the umpires now are going
to get together for a conference here.
Yeah.
The field umpire ruled...
Oh, she is.
Yep, now she does go to
first. Because it's a ball, and there was 3 balls.
Yep,
so she's
so
going to
it's ball
go.
4, bases loaded.
So it's just like a walk
Yep.
at this point.
A no pitch, an illegal pitch counts as a ball.
And we're going to talk here.
So
we're going to go pitching change. Wow. How about that? Number 27's coming in.
Raven Moore.
Raven Moore has pitched a bunch. Okay, hold on. 15 games, 8 starts, so she's a starter for him. 44 innings, 47 hits, 11 walks, 24 strikeouts. 3.92 ERA, 297 opponent batting average. So we get a new arm who will face Jessie Miranda with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th with bases loaded. This is quite the game.
Probably not the situation if you're...
Yeah, if I'm
Raven Moore, that's not quite what you pictured your day going
not
like.
how I drew it up, right? This is.
But again, if you're the player that you want to be the person, want to be the dude, want to be that guy, want to be that girl.
Yeah, do this job, right?
This is where you want to be.
So you have Jessie Miranda who's hitting, 530. Oh, actually, kind of a slow day for her. Right.
Yeah,
now.
she's, she's.
I think she's due
2 for 3 so far this game. First game wasn't, 2 for 4, 2 for 5 wasn't the normal Jessie game, but...
Don't you feel like she's due to hit one in the left center gap and score 3 right here?
Hey, you call your shot, Coach.
Just saying. So on the bases here, Terry Stanton's on third, Izzy Kane on second, and now Olivia Nava reaches on the illegal pitch walk with 2 outs, and the Larks trail by 3 with Jessie Miranda up.
Jessie Miranda.
And Lexi Sylvie on deck. If the Larks can, it's all gravy now. They've done their job. The Larks have essentially gotten...
They've cut it
into
in
this
half.
game, cut the lead in half. Any hit here, any runs scored here is just gravy,
yep.
right? And I'm hoping Jessie's hungry.
A hit here with Izzy on second. I think it's scoring 2, unless it's hit right at somebody on one hop.
As long as it gets out of the infield,
yeah,
she's going to send her no matter what. They're going to make them make a throw.
Yeah, fair.
And I don't know what is happening here. What is happening here?
He's over here doing something. Umpire's at the home dugout. Looks like he's checking something.
Which is funny because Coach Bell is not even over there.
Which means she's not overly concerned.
Oh, is it the scorebook?
Possibly.
He was over by the official scorebook.
Maybe making a change with the illegal pitch, explaining that piece.
Makes sense. Okay. So Jessie Miranda's up, 2 outs, 3 on, down 3, with a chance to cut this lead even further with any kind of hit here. First pitch from the new pitcher is right down the middle of strike one. Raven Moore pours it in there for strike one. Miranda going, okay. Getting some information.
Yeah. See one from her.
Extremely confident.
You would be too.
I absolutely would be. 0-1. Slaps it. It's going to be down the line.
Foul.
Yes, foul. That would have scored at least 2. And depending on where it kicked, maybe 3. So Jesse's going to have a chance here. The 2 going to have to battle. That's just what she was looking for, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Raven Moore's got her work cut out for her. Nowhere to put Miranda. Really needing to get an out. Cannot afford to give up a hit here. 0-2 count. Here we go. Up and away. Ball 1. Miranda seeing that one all the way. Some life in that Hesston dugout.
Oh, yeah.
You can hear them moving. A little bit of stress on the Neosho side. Ball is slapped to shortstop. I think it's going to be a hit. Throw to first. No throw. And then another one here. And she's out at home. And that's a tough one there. But the run scores, and the Larks have cut the lead to 2, 13-11. On the ground ball to short, infield single by Miranda. Izzy Kane goes home probably errantly at this point. But the Larks did the job to get back in the game. 13-11. We're going to go to the top of the 7th. Need a 0 from Terry Stanton to win this thing. And we'll get right back with you. All right, welcome back to Best Mullet Field.
We've got a ball game on our hands.
We didn't have one a second ago, right? The Neosho Panthers scored 11 runs in the span of 3 innings, and Hesston has battled back with 8 of their own. So it's a 13-11 ball game.
Yeah.
At one point in the bottom of the 5th, it looked like Hesston was going to get 8 run ruled, and this thing was going to be over. And they answered back with 8. And so Terry Stanton's on the mound for the Larks, and she will face the pitcher that's in there now, Raven Moore, yeah. And Terry sends a message by throwing one to the backstop, and a big smile follows that, of course, which it does with everything Terry does.
Hey, there's an icebreaker for you.
Yeah.
No harm done. It's a ball in the stat book no matter what, and nobody's going to know.
Exactly. Except for we all saw it.
Yeah, we all saw it, but that's okay.
And everyone on the live stream. But other than those people, no one knew. Ball 1, Terry Stanton coming at Raven Moore. Really need a 0 here. 2 is about the right number. That's strike 1. Good.
Yes, sir.
2 is about the right number if you think about it. 1 base runner, and you're 1 swing away from tying her.
Yeah, and then you got Kimbo, who leads the team in home runs, and
Marissa, who's absolutely
hit 2 today.
Fuego. Cinco de Mayo was yesterday, so I can say that. 1-1 pitch. That's strike 2. Terry working the inside corner.
Yeah, good break.
Moore was not liking that. It's in on her hands. I don't think she enjoys that.
Yeah.
Maybe it's in her head because of the ball went to the backstop.
Fair enough.
1-2 pitch here from Stanton to Moore. Big lead out. And she does not get it.
Up.
Yeah, a little bit elevated. The umpire in the stands thought it was strike 3.
Is that Coach Olson?
No, I heard some yelling.
Oh,
so
okay.
That wasn't me.
Oh, it was your guys down here. That's
Those
okay.
were my guys. Yep. 2-2 count. That ball was annihilated in the parking lot.
That was
Foul.
a loud, not close to being fair, but it was loud.
The thing is, when you're working that inside corner like that, you're going to get a lot of loud foul balls, but they're not even close. To keep your hands in that is extremely impressive. 2-2. Terry's going to keep working on her here.
Yeah.
This leadoff, important leadoff out. And she just gets a piece of that, fouls it straight back. Neosho dugout trying to cheer their girls on. They need an insurance run or two to feel comfortable, or at least I would, against the middle of this order.
Oh, yeah.
2-2 count. Terry to try it again. More battling. And again, fouled back. This one off the screen, straight back behind. And Stanton continues to work with a 2-2 count.
Yeah, good battle here. Got some shadows starting to creep up. Nothing too crazy. We're not talking Dodger Stadium yet, but
Wait longer, we got to turn the lights on.
yeah.
2-2 pitch. Foul straight back. Oh, it's going over. And what a catch by Hesston SID Jacob Gibbs. Had a prolific baseball career of his own. And makes that catch. And we'll stay at 2-2, which we have for the last 5 pitches, as Raven Moore is battling. Terry gets the sign, spins it in her hand, kicks and delivers. It's blooped over the head. No, Hopkins
Kimbo.
got it at third for out number 1. Just a little blooper in foul territory. She went over and grabbed it. No big deal. So a quiet out number 1 after a nice battle by Moore. And we're going to go to
Zito here.
Oh, it is back to the top. That's
Yeah.
right. I was wondering which spot Moore was hitting in. I guess I didn't follow that correctly. Back to the top, we're going Journey Zito. Neosho leadoff hitter who has been pretty good today.
Yeah. Been on base a lot. Scored quite a few runs. Been a part of everything that they've gotten going. So it's a big at bat here.
Yeah, and the fact that she's hitting with no one on base and out is much bigger than runner on first and nobody, because she can do a lot.
Yeah.
Terry getting signs. 1-0 pitch here. That's there for strike 1. Terry's down in the zone right now. She's spinning on both sides of the plate, doing a nice job.
Making it hard.
Gave up 1 in the 6th. Gave up a couple of not her runs in the 5th.
Came in a tough situation.
Yeah, and looking for a big 0 here. It's a foul ball chopper.
Coach Bell had to go self-defense mode there.
Catch it, she make the play?
Jammed a finger.
Oh, okay. Well, we can get the trainer over there if we need.
Yeah.
So 1-2 count here on Zito. Stanton had Moore in 2 strikes for a while. He's got Zito in 2 strikes here. So on the offensive on the mound.
Pitches to work with here.
Good. It's good for her. 1-2 pitch. Oh, just off the outer edge. Didn't get the call. It has been called today.
Crowd didn't like it, but
it was off, but it has been called today, which is what it is. So 2-2. Now she can do anything she wants with her here. She's mixed speed. She mixed location.
big
she can go back
smile
in.
from Terry, just like we've seen all day. Having fun out there.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. On that inside corner. All right, the first one, all right, give it to you. That one's there.
Coach Bell didn't like that one. She conceded down and up, which means from our vantage point that
Yeah, because that was on.
it was very close to being on.
That was on, so if that wasn't down, then I don't know what we're doing. Might have made his sun got in his eyes.
3-2 here.
3-2 pitch. Here we go. And foul tipped just out of the glove of Harrison. She got a piece of that. Stanton just needs to keep coming at her, Zito not really with home run power, right? We're looking at a girl who does different things to get on base and uses speed, and you just got to keep coming. And misses the spot and walks her. So 1 out walk to Zito is going to bring up number 15, Katie Boline. Katie, part of the Murderers Row, usually the beginning of it, from this Neosho Panthers lineup.
Was pinch hit for by Dodds earlier in the game, so now she's back in there.
Boling does her squares bunt, takes a look at it. Ball 1. Terry looking to get back in the zone here.
Yep.
Let's see if Zito
Be in
takes
motion.
off. Right, yeah, she got 16. I believe she already did one earlier today.
Manufacture a little bit of something here for your Neosho.
Ball's hitting the
That'll
left center.
manufacture
That ball's
something.
down, and it's to the fence, and Zito's going to round third. And she's going to wave down. Here's the relay. Not going to throw it. And an RBI double by Boley makes it a 3-run game once again. With one out here in the top of the 7th, hit number 19 for Neosho. High-scoring games are the ones that gives you heartburn. And it doesn't get any easier with Hannah Dewin and then Kirsten Birdwell coming up. So Dewin up with one out and one on and one in. She takes a little drop ball down in the dirt for ball 1. Just makes me wonder where those pitches to Zito were.
Yep.
I thought we had her.
Every single one matters.
1-0 count here. Misses that one in. That one was actually, I'm going to give you that.
Yep.
2-0. Count here to Dewin. This is a got to avoid the big inning, right? You can give up the one. The one's all right. It's the next couple that really hurt. There's strike one.
There we go.
1 count.
Need to get this one.
Job a little bit harder for the Larks in the bottom half. We'll have to get 3 now. When it gets to 4 or 5, it makes it really, really difficult. Here goes Stanton. Doesn't get the call in the inner half again.
Very close.
Man, really tight on that inner part.
Strike zone is...
It's gotten smaller.
It's gotten a little bit tighter. Here's the game's gotten tighter. I'd say both sides.
Yeah. Absolutely. That's what you want, right? Game to change halfway through. There's a strike there. 3-2. Stanton needs it here. Digging deep.
Adjust here. If the zone's going to change, you adjust to it.
Yep, got to put it on the
battle
plate,
back.
right?
Yep, exactly.
Easier said than done. Right to third. Hobson makes the play, goes to 1 for the out. Moving up is Bolin on the throw, but trading outs for bags is okay. 2 outs, runner on third, 14-11 game. Here comes Birdwell. And I'm not going to lie, I would walk Birdwell.
Very dangerous at the plate here. Been walked and scored, hit a double and scored, and hit that scary home run along with the sac fly.
First pitch. That's a good pitch there. For strike 1.
As quiet as she was the first game, she's been extra loud this second game.
Yeah, but it was quiet, but you could see the potential, right?
Yep.
Like she skies one in the air for an out. She's got a big swing with bat speed. It's like, oh, she might be really good. And then this game she goes off. So there you go. 0-1 pitch here. Gotta be careful with her. It goes down and in. Not bad. 1-1. Gonna make her chase one.
Yeah. It's a good spot to miss with. It's the same spot where we haven't been getting that call, but it's still okay to go there.
She beats that in the ground if she hits it. It's fine. 1-1 pitch here. She goes off the plate away. It's a 2-1. I assume these will be careful pitches right here.
Yep.
And they need to be.
For sure.
She almost gets her with it. 3-1. So Birdwell's going to either get a shot to juice one, or she's going to be frustrated to get walked and react poorly, I'm sure, because she did earlier. Let's see. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, she doesn't like that. I think those hitters with the big numbers get walked a lot, like pitched around a lot, so they get frustrated. And I would too.
I would too.
I get that. You're like, I want a chance to, continue and expand this lead, and they're just walking me.
Barry Bonds back in the day.
Yeah, Barry Bonds would get intentionally walked with the bases loaded. And so it's got to be frustrating. I can't imagine. That was never a good hit.
Never had that
They didn't
problem.
walk me. They just threw it right down the middle. They got me out anyway.
Pitcher probs.
So we got Aishi Marshud with 2 on and 2 outs. And the throw, no throw. I believe I believe he called a strike. I'm pretty sure he called a strike. Strike one, right?
We will see.
Yeah, one strike.
Yep, one strike.
So 0-1 is the count. That ball, no one knows because that ball is off. When the left-handed hitters are up, he gives the big corner. And then when the righties are up, he tightens it. And so it's made it tough.
But he also, for the righties, he's given the off corner. So
True. Oh, and he gets strike two, and that one's up and in. All right. Expand when you need it, huh? So we got 0-2 count. This is good. We got Marcia down 0-2. Stanton needs to put her away right here. Don't want to
outside corner.
Don't want to face the next girl. Puts it right down the middle. It's shot over to Kane. Kane gloves it, picks it up, throws it first, and it's picked for out number 3. Huge play. And we'll go to the bottom of the 7th. Larks trailing by 3. Middle of the order coming up. We'll be right back for it. Lexi Sylvie will lead us off in the bottom of the 7th. Larks need 3 to keep going, 4 to walk it off in this wild game 2 of the doubleheader. Larks won game 1, 7-4. And this thing has been, an absolute seesaw of a game. It's 14-11. We've got, 36 hits. And Lexi Sylvia leads off with a foul ball.
Ooh.
Just foul. A foul ball.
Long foul.
And Coach Bell is heated. And I believe, Lexi's going to come back, strike 1.
Yep. She was on her way. By the time that landed, she was already at first.
She was
just on her horse.
Yeah, she's going to go. So strike 1, a loud strike 1, right?
Loud strike 1. Let's reset and go do it again.
Coach Bell absolutely letting him have it here behind the plate. So Sylvie, the setup was Sylvie's leading off, and the Larks need 3. And so you need a couple of base runners and a shot at some balls in the gap here. And Lexi Sylvie's going to lead it off.
0-1, still plenty of opportunity here for Lexi to get something going. Took that one pretty much almost exactly where she wanted to, within 6 inches. And
Raven Moore still in the game. In her relief, and that ball's shot hard to short.
Good,
going to make the
pick
throw over
there.
A really good play by the shortstop. That ball's hit really hard.
Yep, set up in the perfect position.
Yeah.
Made a really good stop. Great throw to get Lexi.
Yeah, Lexi hit that ball hard foul and then hit a hard ball to shortstop. And so did a really nice job just hitting balls hard. So here goes Kimbo Hobson. Good gosh. And so looking for just a barrel somewhere, a base runner is what we're looking for, right? Just a couple of them.
Yeah, get the line moving.
Give that ball 1. Let's see where the strike zone is this inning. Just from an expansion standpoint with the left-handed hitters coming up. 1-0 pitch here from Moore on the way. Leaves that up. Ball 2. Really, if you're Moore, you can just kind of lay it in there, right?
Yeah, let your defense
No
work
walks.
behind you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
More often than not, you're going to get 3 outs before you give up 3 runs if you throw a bunch of strikes.
Yep, make someone beat you.
And Hobson
There you
takes
go.
strike 1. Harrison on deck. Gilmartin in the hole. If they reach, Stanton, Allen is to follow. Heated game. Great game. Big comeback attempt by the Larks. Hobson fouls it back. It's
You're getting
2-2. Yeah, I make it 2 words, though. Hop and then Son. So 2-2 count. Moore trying to close out a heck of a ball game. A heck of a comeback effort by the Larks. And that ball is down. For ball 3. And these umpires are wearing it from both sides, I think, at this point.
It's a no-love job.
Is anyone not yelling at the umpire? I'm not.
We're not.
I'm saying things, but I didn't yell. 3-2 count here to Hobson. And she fouls that one off. Moore's going to have to come at her again. It is. It's a thankless job. You're right.
It is a thankless job.
Although the 2 they had against Coffeyville, I gave them fist bumps after the game because they were awesome.
Yeah.
Those guys did a great job. So I just told them, I said, hey, man, you guys.
As an umpire, you don't want to be noticed.
No.
Sometimes it's forced on you.
When you wear a red helmet, it doesn't help. It's ball 4. So Hobson's going to reach with 1 out. Marissa Harrison's got a shot here to
Cut
make
into
some
the
noise.
lead.
Yeah, cut into this a little bit with the barrel. And Gilmartin, give Gilmartin, she can reach and Gilmartin has a chance.
Yep.
Right, and then Terry Stanton has a chance.
Yeah, exactly.
Then we can, something can happen.
Keep the line moving. The Royals fan in me keeps saying, keep the line moving.
Keep the line moving. I like that. So 1 out, 1 on, bottom 7, chasing 3. Marissa Harrison hits a ball high, can't speak, high into center field. It's caught, and the Larks are now playing with 1 out left. So all Gilmartin needs to do, or wants to do now, is just reach base, right? Reach base safely.
Now batting number
Yep.
10,
The next group, get Terry Stanton up right here. That's all you're trying to do. Can I get Terry up? Can I get hit by a pitch? Can I work a walk? Can I shoot a single? Can I grind?
Just some way to get yourself on base.
And Hobson's saying, okay, I just got to get to second safely. That's all I'm trying to do. And give Terry a chance to hit a ball in the gap somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
2 outs. Takes strike 1. Right down the middle. Raven Moore doing a good job coming in, throwing strikes. Came in and ended that big 6th inning and now has worked in the 7th. 1 pitch to Gilmartin. Is up.
Yeah,
Ball 1.
she's been throwing well. She got out of that jam last inning. Got the big first out with Lexi in this inning.
Yeah, although Lexi hit too hard, it was right at somebody. So
Yeah.
it's tough.
You'll
It's
take it any
softball.
way you can get it.
Absolutely. Get outs is the name of the game, right? 1-1 count. Ball's hit hard, foul. Surprised they're letting her pitch with a Apple Watch on.
Or anything.
Because I just saw it reflect a couple times.
Yeah, that was a little distracting
You
for
see
us
that
up
too?
here.
You see that? How's she pitching with Apple Watch on?
There have been a couple of times I've seen them make everybody take the
Yeah,
Apple Watch
everybody's
off.
taking stuff off.
I didn't think any pitcher could have anything on except for that.
Especially the glove arm.
Yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't want it on the other arm, but this is it all. It is what it is. 1-2 count here. Gilmartin battling.
The things we notice up here.
Yeah, they don't even care. Probably no one even notices this. That's ball's down. It's 2-2. If they get to 3-2, Hobson will get a chance to move and at least give her a chance to beat out something on a force-out play. And you'll make them throw it across, which is tougher. 2-2 count. Here's Gilmartin. It's a ball hard, right at third baseman, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And Neosho wins it 14-11 as the doubleheader is split. 7-4 in Game 1 to Hesston, 14-11 in Game 2. And we will go to Saturday doubleheader with Highland.
Yeah.
I want to say 3 and 5. Is that right?
I'm not sure.
Well,
I know
we'll
they're both here at the best, though.
Check the hclarks.com. Check the schedule for that. But so far today, a split doubleheader. Hesston moves to 20 and 21 on the season, and 12 and 16 in conference. Neosho to 25 and 24 and 15 and 13 in conference. We'll see you Saturday for Hesston and Highland right here at Best Mullet Field.